I was stupid enough to throw my life away on music like it was that simple. But if singing changed anything, they'd make it illegal. I hate strangers, loud noises, and crowds. I'll play a show every night. And would you believe there are people who come to me for advice? I'm driving fast as the car can go, 'cause I'm going home. I was desperate enough for the feeling of pushing back to jump into the streets. The cops have us all surrounded, hear them gnashing their teeth. Ready now, bail down the alley when we hit the next light. And would you believe there are people who ask me how to fight? I'm running fast as these legs can go, and I'm going home. Five years ago, I was broken enough to just shut the fuck up. I got sober by going to rehab, not arguing so much for once. Punk rockers asked me how I did it, hoping for an easier way. And would you believe that they don't like what I have to say? I pray as much as an atheist can, and then I walk home. I'm going fast as the car can go, 'cause I'm going home. 'Cause I'm going home. I'm not a good person. Ask anyone who knows me. I'm mean and bitter and a failure at everything that I say I believe. I'm not a good person. Ask anyone who loves me. I never write, I never call, I never think about anyone at all. I'm not a good person, no matter what I do. My exhaustion will consume me, and I'm too tired for the truth. I'm not a good person, I'm sure you're not surprised. It must be pouring out my sweat glands, it must be someplace in my eyes. I don't know why I am this way. I've been like this since I can remember. I try to keep up with everything I know I should do, but then I'll fall to pieces anyway. I don't know why I am this way. I'm not a good person, not even to you. I'm staying home cause I can't stand the sound of another heartbeat in the room. I'm not a good person, fuck it, you know it's true. I'm lazy, I'm a coward, I'm asleep all day in my room. I don't know why I am this way. I've been like this since I can remember. I try to keep up with everything I know I should do, but then I'll fall to pieces anyway. I don't know why I am this way. Protect us like the night when you got kidnapped by the pigs. They tore up the house on their way out. So when Scott got home, he'd worry you got taken by somebody worse. I played the show that night, although my blood was fire in my mouth, till he walked into the room still free, at least for now. And we were young once and sang songs about not giving a fuck, acting like we had some guts. Well, how about now? It was at a show someplace, it really could have been almost anywhere. Someone kept yelling to stop playing politics, cause no one cares, and it's a game like the time the U.S. Marshals came for you before the sun was up. Guns drawn for breakfast, open up this door before we kick it down. And we were young once and sang songs about not giving a fuck, acting like we had some guts. Well, how about now? And we were young once and sang songs about not giving a fuck, acting like we had some you God is real but against us. Pray for what you don't want. Reverse theology. I'll pray for freedom, cause no matter how much I'll tell you I want it, I'm still getting led around by a cigarette. Or anger, or fear, take your pick, I don't give a shit. And I wish it were true, but to get free we have to start with what's true, I think. And if I have to tell you that what's real is terrible, maybe you're in the wrong place. If I have to tell you that what's true is terrible, maybe you're in the wrong place. Cause I've done horrible things to wonderful people. I've let terrible people stay living. I've looked my family in the eye and told them leave me to die, or I'll make you sorry you didn't. I've stolen from people who didn't deserve it. I've not helped people who did. I turned away when I knew I made a mistake instead of dealing with it. I've wasted good chances I've had in this life that other people won't even get. I put off setting things right with Andy, and now he's dead. But if we can stay 1 inch this side of dying, the most terrible things we can imagine can happen, and our breath will carry us forward when we don't have the strength to carry ourselves. And we'll get another chance at not spreading misery, at least for today. And if I have to tell you that we are beautiful, maybe you're in the right place. And if I ever forget that we are beautiful, I hope you're here to remind me. If I have to tell you that we are beautiful, I'll hope you stick around until you can see it.
That was Pat's album right before he checked himself into rehab, if you couldn't tell. Yeah. Right before Pat hit rock bottom, he recorded that album. And you can see he was working through some issues. Very much so. It was probably his most, he put the most into it album. Oh, fucking A. Yeah. Sorry for the run up. I was doing shit. God Punk, thank you fucking very much for the sub and all of the gift subs you've given on this channel. Yeah, I didn't get a good workout in. I just wasn't feeling it. It wasn't there. I don't know. It just wasn't there. I wanted to do core, legs, and weights, but all I had time for was core and weights, and an abbreviated weights at that. And honestly, yeah. And then I had to do my fucking injection before stream and that sort of thing. No, you can ask them in chat though. Yeah, generally I don't let people just ask to come on. If the conversation goes to a place that I feel it would be more beneficial for it to flow in a vocal form, by all means. Glazy, I will happily have a conversation with you one of these days if you would like. God knows it's long overdue. But Pineapple, first time viewers, first time chatters, that sort of thing. Forgive me, but I want to feel you out first and sort of understand where you're coming from and what you want to know. Hey, non-binary. How do people not know that? Oh, especially within leftist spaces. God, that's fucking disappointing. Caboose, just saw the meme. So yeah, that is that. So yeah, I had a bunch of stuff to do, like in the run up. Commodity. the holy representative. Yes, the holy representative of the Great Floridian Empire takes the floor. Neither will communism, so what's the point? That's disappointing, non-binary. I had a better general impression of $27 than that, but apparently that was mistaken. $27 is an ignorant fool who wishes to remain ignorant. Just why learn about things that could never happen, right? I had no idea. So what is $27's deal? Hey, resolution. I don't know what shitlib. What's $27? I have no idea what their fucking deal is. I'm guessing shitlib, but yeah, I thought he was more intelligent than that too, Cassie. I had general impressions just from the community at large that $27 was a little more just a liberal who's a shit person, Glazy. Yeah. Doesn't read theory, but liked the idea of communism. Well, communism's never happened, so why bother? Why bother learning about it? That's fucking, that figures. You know what? Add them to the list of fucking idiots. I'm fucking done. Let's just start calling these idiots idiots. Fucking, I don't want to know something because reasons. I mean, but wants to know more about communism. That makes that even worse. You know that, right? That makes that far worse. Hey, Ask. Oh, I have no idea, Karina, but probably hell of a fucking margin, that's for sure. The manifesto is mucho texto. Did $27 really celebrate Texans dying? Oh, it looks like it didn't fucking post in Discord. Sorry about that, Caboose. Oh, let me see. I know it went out to Twitter, but let me see if it fucking... That's twice now. It's fucking recently. Sorry, Caboose. And apparently Twitch failed as well. Fucking... Alright, let's do this. In what ways do you think a few decades more of development in manufacturing automation could affect the way society is structured in the USA? Well, that depends on whether the economic scales are tipped or whether they remain the same as they are. If we remain within a capitalist modality, then greater deficits, greater margins of inequality between the ownership class and the working class. So if the automation is owned and the profits are privatized. Sorry, I'm just fucking hitting mode. Forgive me, I'm a little stumbly. Thank you, Caboose. Thank you for the resub. If the ownership and the profits of the automation systems are fully privatized as they are now, then what you're going to see is even greater inequality, greater unemployment rates, greater disparity within health outcomes, educational outcomes across the board, basically. All the things that we already see, but worsened. Because, again, it doesn't matter if productivity rates go up if the profits and the benefits of those automation of that automation and that increased productivity doesn't find its way to the masses, then it doesn't really matter. And if that happens, then I mean, we're pushing the edge as it is. I mean, even Jon Stewart fucking told Jeff Bezos to his face at a gala that, like, you know, you're creating a recipe for revolution, right? If you did that for another couple of decades, Gen Z's kids are you familiar with the Weather Underground? I'd keep my eye on something along those lines. I already answered your follow-up question, what would likely happen to all those newly displaced people, with my implication. They will not go quietly into that good night. It will get complicated. It's already complicated. It will get more complicated. So, there you go. I am not. Oh, fuck me. Anyway. Oh. Am I sure I'm not? Yeah, I'm. Hold on. Let me check. Let's see. Go to my mod panel. Subreddits I moderate. Nope. No, I am not. And nobody has secretly made me mod of it either. Well, I wasn't looking, so. I double checked for you, Glazy, though. I double checked. Hope in one hand, shit in another, Pineapple. Hope in one hand, shit in another. Caboose, do you really think billionaires would be that short-sighted? So, yeah. I personally, for those of you who know what I'm pointing at, you know what I'm pointing at. For those of you that don't, you don't. I'm sorry. But the ones who know what Kai is saying. No, that's probably it, eComposer. Oh, well, that's not. Hold on. Let me pull that shit. Yes. Yes, I am. Nah. Pineapple, we're too resilient as a species. We're too adaptable to change. And there's the one, we've dug in. You may not. I definitely won't. But the children of billionaires and the children of whoever ends up the first true trillionaire, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Hey, good on you, Caboose. Yeah, they're too dug in. I wouldn't doubt it in the least. No, the ruling class, the ruling elites will find a way to scrape through, as they always do. Time and time and time and time again. Even if it's just genetically. All right. Is there any headlines I wanted to talk about? Oh, speaking of, Rotterdam Bridge is going to be taken apart just to let Jeff Bezos' yacht through. Keep in mind, the last time the reconstruction took place, they literally promised the people of Rotterdam that they would never deconstruct this bridge again, because it's such a pain in the ass when they do it. So the last time the restoration took place, they said, look, this is it. We're not doing this again. Well, they're doing it again because Jeff Bezos wants to sail his yacht through, and it's too big to get under the bridge. So they're going to take the bridge apart for him. God, I wish I could speak my mind some days. Never apparently has a dollar value. Never always has a dollar value. No, I can't, Glazy. Oh, and did you see the Tesla recall, the software recall? Apparently the full self-driving software for Teslas was programmed to run stop signs. They didn't stop for stop signs. It slowed down to 2 miles per hour and did a rolling stop instead of actually stopping at the stop signs. It was to, quote, maximize comfort for the occupants. Yeah. Tesla just literally programmed their vehicles to ignore traffic laws. Which, again, about par for the course. About par for the course. I hate to break it to you, even though it is in some... Glazy. You do understand the difference, right? You're not this dumb. You're not this dumb. You know the difference, right? Imagine if I built a car that couldn't stop at stop signs. Is that different than you choosing to not stop at a stop sign? Is that a difference that might be worth noting? That my car that I manufacture by the thousand is incapable of stopping at a stop sign, but you occasionally choose not to stop at a stop sign. Could you maybe see how there might be, I don't know, some ethical and legal differences between these two issues? Come on, don't. Fucking A, man. Yes, of course the rich think they are above the law because they are above the law, Karina. It's not that they think they're above the law, it is that they are functionally above the law. I have never seen anything in my lifetime that has proved that otherwise. So, yeah. Let's see. Oh. For the people that follow sports, the fucking Washington Redskins officially picked their new name. They ditched the old racist name and they're going with one of the most milquetoast, selected by committee, literally run through fucking like panels and research panels and shit like that. The Washington Commanders. Great name. Great name. Anyway. Fucking, yeah, it's boring. It's fucking boring. Like, I don't even watch sports, right? Like, it's not my thing, but even I took one look at that. I'm like, who picked that? And then I looked into it. It literally was picked by committee. It was done by vote, and then it was run through fucking, like, I mean, literally, like, all of that approval panel shit. Yeah, Wither, we mentioned that earlier. Fucking, that was what I was talking to Caboose. But thank you, Wither. You know what? Marcus, see, this is the thing. This is the thing that fucking people don't understand. Are you kidding me? Washington Honkies would have played. That would have played. The fucking white people would lean into it. You can't insult white people that way. Like, you can't. You just can't. You could have fucking named it the C word that we can't talk about on fucking Twitch anymore. And fucking white people would have leaned into that no problem. They've been all over it. So, yeah. Like, they're fucking, are you kidding me? The Washington Honkies immediately would have been adopted and beloved. Yeah. Like, yeah, it would have been a thing. I honestly, like, it just doesn't connect the same way. Yeah, I heard Based is banned on Reddit now because of the Balkans sub or whatever. Caboose, I've already seen multiple subs, like, out of protest, like, just Based. Good luck. Good luck. Glazy, you're fine. You're fine. Caboose, it's not. I have a sneaking suspicion because let me check. You know what? Let me just fucking check. Let me check the mod area. I'm pretty sure it was a misinterpretation of something territory. Because I'm seeing nothing within the mods fucking subs as to whether or not Based is actually banned. So until I see further clarification from admin staff, I would consider Based not banned because I've seen it used in protest across multiple subreddits already. It's fucking not a thing. So until I see otherwise, until I'm informed otherwise, because subs I mod use it still and they ain't stopping. So I have yet to receive any instruction from admin staff. Let me just double check. I'll check my mod mail. No. Nope. I have nothing actually saying that. So until admin staff contacts me and says Based is banned and do something about it, as far as I'm concerned, it's not. Oh, I mean, Karina, they already came back in like a fucking secondary account. What are my thoughts on climate change in the next 20 years? Next 20 years are going to be uncomfortable, but it's the 20 years after that that are going to be the biggest issue, and I'm not really that concerned about it because I'm already 40, and by the time I'm 60, I'll be ready to check the fuck out. So good luck to the Gen Zers and, you know, whatever generation's coming after them, whatever we're fucking calling them, Generation Alpha, if we're fucking wrapping it around. Yeah, Good luck. It's gonna be a bitch. So, it's not my deal. The next 20 years is gonna be uncomfortable, though. For sure. It's gonna be some refugee shit. It's gonna be increasing climatological disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes, floods, droughts, fires. You know, just all of that stuff that we've been seeing every year. New record temperatures, new record lows, new record droughts. Yeah. Expect pressures, expect increasing prices, expect water wars. The water wars are going to be an interesting thing. I hope I'm not around for the water wars, but that'll definitely be an interesting portion of humanity's history. So, yeah, I'm hoping I don't see those. Let's see. There we go. No, you won't. No. As a technologist, I don't believe that the technology is on track for that timeline. But two, even if it is on track for that timeline, you're not going to be able to afford it. Unless, Pineapple, you are a secret billionaire. Karina, everybody does. That's not just Cassidy. What's up, Bobby? Yeah, you do understand the vast difference between creating an organ and creating a full-fledged nervous system that can interact with the human cerebral cortex, right? Yeah, these two things aren't even, like, they are several orders of magnitude difference in difficulty. The complexity of the human nervous system, as per how it interacts with the rest of the body and the brain, is still well beyond our capability of recreating. Let alone, we can't even repair it. We can't even repair it, let alone recreate it. That technology is very far out in the future. So... no, I don't. And even if we somehow leapfrog and get there, again, yeah, exactly, Cassidy. Even if we somehow leapfrog and there's some sort of revolution in technology that's unforeseen coming down the pipeline, again, you won't be able to afford it. So... Pineapple, maybe talk to some people with neurological conditions that have degradation of nervous cells, like Cassidy and myself, and who have neuromuscular specialists and these sorts of people in our lives. We're many, 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 many years away from anything that can heal, let alone replace. So... of course, Glazy. Yeah, of course there's trees in Las Vegas. We planted them. There's native trees as well, but we planted the majority of them. Yeah, most of the trees here are artificially brought in. They're not of this valley. See? No, I've got nothing on disability justice with her. It's not my area. To be frank, it's kind of a minor subset that I don't pay that much of attention to. Trees. We have grass, we have trees. Up in Red Rock, we have some of the lowest ponderosa pines. Actually, I think they are the lowest ponderosa pines. There's Mojave. Jesus Christ, isn't way the fuck out. There we go. There's Red Rock. There you go. Watch this. Even in the middle of nothingness, Glazy. Just nothing, right? We didn't even plant these. These are native. These are ponderosa pines. This is the lowest altitude you can find them in the Southwest. So, yeah, we have trees. Bobby, I mean, it just depends. I don't know what kind of games you like to play, Bobby. Yeah, what? No, I don't know that story, non-binary. All of them, racing, shooter, strategy, it doesn't matter. It's an escape for me. Okay, so for racing, you want Forza Horizon 5. That's going to be your fun. It's just enough sim and just enough arcade to be a really fun game. Go Forza Horizon 5 for your racing. If you want shooter, it depends what kind of style of shooter you're after. The new Dooms really scratch an itch for a lot of fucking people. If you want, like, we're playing a Dark Souls inspired shooter right now called Remnant from the Ashes, which is really good. You could play, like, dude, Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Actually, Bobby, what you should do is, you should get the Game Pass for Xbox on your PC. It's like $10 a month. You have the Game Pass. Then, yeah, okay, so Remnant, Forza, all that sort of stuff is already on it. If you like exploration that is completely and utterly pointless in a game that I, for the life of me, can't figure out why people play, No Man's Sky. It's got plenty of content. You'll enjoy it. All the old school stuff is on there too, dude, like Quake and like all the old games, like all those stuff, that stuff is on there. Sea of Thieves is fun. We have a crew that plays from time to time. It's, as a game, it's pointless, but as like something you do with other people, it's really fun. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh, dude, Psychonauts 2. If you enjoyed Psychonauts 1, for the love of God, 2 is on there as well. The Hitman trilogy. Oh, Bobby, the Hitman trilogy. The Hitman World of Assassination is on Game Pass. So, like, play that, because those games are amazing. Yakuza, like the Yakuza series is in there. Nier is in there. Outer Worlds is in there. Honestly, just pull open your fucking Game Pass and start looking, because you're going to find games that you inevitably want to play in there. Mortal Kombat, like 11 is in there. I think they have some of the previous ones too. Yeah. Yeah, just open Game Pass and play. Oh dude, the Outer Wilds just doesn't do it for me. But Outer Worlds I enjoy. Wilds, not my thing. Worlds, I'm into. So there you go, Bobby. Yeah, just rock the Game Pass. Just rock the Game Pass. It's the easiest and best route to go. Do you not have Game Pass, public? Let's see. Hang on. Because Outer Wilds is on Game Pass. Hey, Crix. If you've got it, Outer Wilds is on there. Good to know, Bobby. Yeah, Outer Wilds is on Game Pass for just install. So if you've got it, go for it. Yeah, all of the Bethesda stuff is there because Microsoft owns them. All of the, like, EA stuff is on there as well. If you like EA games, EA Play is fucking available on X-Pass for free. So, like, if you want, like, Crysis or Battlefield or Anthem or A Way Out or Command and Conquer or Burnout Paradise or Dead Space, all of those are on Game Pass as well. It's the best deal in gaming. It really is. There's no way around it. The Game Pass for $10 a month, it's difficult to beat the deal, right? Like, $120 a year for basically all of the games at this point. Dishonored, Dead Cells, Plague's Tale, Skyrim, Prey, Surge 2, Neon Abyss. Like, take your fucking pick. It's all there. It's all there. Actually, in some instances, Wither, you can't. Some games do take more than a year to crack. There are games that take a year plus to crack. Now, if you're a patient gamer, that's fine. Then it doesn't matter. But if you do want to play some of the newer releases, some of them, they are not 0-day cracked. It takes the community a while to work them. Like Red Dead was an example of one of those. It took over a year for Red Dead to be successfully cracked. So it isn't always possible to sail the high seas. Well, I wouldn't suggest playing XCOM ever. I don't like XCOM. It annoys me. That game annoys me. I want to like XCOM. I've always wanted to like XCOM. I would really like to like XCOM. I hate XCOM. Hate it. It's can't stand it. Can't stand it. I love the idea of liking XCOM. I want to play XCOM. I want to like XCOM. Can't. Hate it. Not only do I think that XCOM is a miserable, cheating son of a bitch game to play, I think anybody who plays it should have their heads examined. Yeah. I think the only way to play XCOM is modded to the ground. Crack the fuck out of that game, break it, cheat your way through, fix their fucking percentage rolls, change the behind the scenes engine. That game is miserable to play. What's up, Dig? Yeah, dude, I would love to like that game, but everything about playing that game in its base version is fucking miserable. What's up, Justin? How'd your stream go? What'd you guys get up to? Oh, that's that fucking... Oh, whatever it is. Fucking XCOM Cartoon Force. Whatever that fucking game is. I forget what it's called. But yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one where you're like defending the city. And you like the police force that's been brought in. I know which one that is. I've seen it played at least. Like I said, I watch playthroughs. I enjoy. I just that game is miserable to play. It just is. You ran all your viewers off with a video of a stingray giving birth. Your viewers were fucking weak then, Justin. That is, you did the right thing, Justin. You separated the wheat from the chaff. If they are too weak to be able to watch a video of a fucking stingray giving birth, then they do not deserve to watch you. You did the right thing, my man. You did the right thing. So, I'm here for it. You know, whether they're beautiful or not, but I just find. I mean, I'm just flashing back to Kat and I watching Punchy Boy Muay Thai on stream and all of the leftists. I forget how, dude, that was hilarious. We had like 65 or 75 people in here that day. And Kat and I are on the air and we're watching some Punchy Boy shit because it's adjacent to a conversation we're having. And so many fucking just weak leftists, just weak fucking people. This is toxic masculinity. This is barbaric. This is horrible. How can you watch this? I can't be. This is triggering. I have to leave. And we just watched the numbers. We think we shaved like 25 or 30 people off the viewership just by throwing some Muay Thai on the screen. And it wasn't even fucking particularly brutal. It was just a Muay Thai match that Kat was referencing. So like, yeah, I am there with you. Just occasionally you got to separate the wheat from the chaff. What's up, Puddle? Yeah, feel free. Fucking Justin, drop the link in chat. Crimson wants it. At least a couple people want it. So fucking drop the link in chat. There you go. Oh God, it's a Facebook link. How radical are you? It depends. Do you understand the definition of radical? Fundamental or systemic change, especially that within a political system? There you go. I believe that the system needs fundamental and systemic change. It needs completely changed. Like that's fundamentally the very foundation of the system needs changing. Broke, hating Punchy Boy time because it's brutal and toxic. Woke, hating Punchy Boy time because it's boring. That I would accept, Caboose. That I would accept. I'm not even sure I could open that link. Yeah, it gets filtered. My home network filters that link. Yeah, I can't even pull it up. Fucking. Karina, you weren't here, obviously. Obviously, you weren't here. That wasn't what happened. That wasn't at all what happened. What happened was literally violence bad. This is barbaric. How can you find this entertaining? That's what happened. And Cat will fucking testify to it. Dude, it was hilarious to watch. It was hilarious to watch. So, yeah, leftists are notoriously fucking pathetic when it comes to Punchy Boy time. Justin, because some people haven't experienced real life. That's just the truth of the matter. A lot of people really need punching in the face. A lot of people need to step in the ring. I think that would do wonders for people. I think the vast majority of people in this world need to experience a situation where they have no choice. Like, get in a ring with an experienced fighter and defend yourself. Get on a big wall. Get on a wall and fucking climb. Not in a fucking gym with a pad under your ass with fucking belay lines and a fucking 4-year-old climbing next to you. Get on a big wall where your life is really in danger. Jump out of a fucking plane. Fucking go deep sea diving. Go do some shit where like things matter. Your life is on the line and there's a very clear binary situation. Do or die. I think a lot of people need that. I really do. I think it'd be healthy. Exactly, Beast. Bobby. I'm fucking feel you on that one. Yeah, I think it'd be super healthy for a lot of people to experience that. There's a variety of ways. Of course they are, Justin, because you've got capitalist dickheads like fucking Dana at the top. Of course they're underpaid. He needs to buy more hookers and blow. Yeah. She said, Bush. That's really fucking stupid, Bush. How'd you do that? I guarantee he probably pays his dealer more than his fighters. Dude, blow ain't cheap. Definitely not the levels that fucking somebody like Dana White does it at. Fuck it, that dude's got cokehead written right across his fucking bald ass forehead. So, yeah, he's probably paying his dealer way more than his fucking fighters. All right, is there anything else that... Oh, fucking... yeah, I don't care about that. I'm possibly tattooed on his balls. Does he have a pair of balls? Seeing as how he fucking walked out before and didn't give Ngannou the belt. Does he even have a set on him? He fucking straight up bitched out. Like, just saying. Can't have a very big pair on him at that point. Cocaine is expensive. Dana White. Yep. Yeah, fuck Dana White, man. Did Dana have an orgy? Maybe. I don't know, Crimson. Probably, knowing him. I don't know what incident you're referring to, but, you know, it's always possible. The guy's a complete and utter douchebag. Yeah, like he doesn't want to cover healthcare for his fighters. He doesn't want to pay his fighters a fair wage. He doesn't want to fucking... Dude, he got punked out by fucking which of the Pauls? I forget which Paul is fucking punking him out recently. Logan? Yeah, like when you get punked out by a fucking Paul, it's Logan? Yeah, when you get punked out by Logan Paul. That video was hilarious, by the way. Fucking Logan Paul's a piece of shit just as much as the next piece of shit, but that was hilarious. Anybody who fucking punches down at fucking Dana White like that, that was a good video. When he was fucking, no, Jake is the fighter. It's Jake. Then it was Jake Paul. Fucking, I don't keep them straight. I don't keep track of which Paul is which Paul. Just the one where he was fat and he had the fucking slice of pizza and he had the fucking cigar. Right? That was a hilarious video. You can test me anytime, Dana, but I want to test all your fighters too. Jake was the one who called him out on Twitter, I believe. Yeah, it was Jake. Okay. Fucking... I'm sure they do, Rev. I'm sure they both have credible accusations of sexual assault. But... Imagine a ring full of shit people, and then one of the shit people starts beating up on another shit person. All things are equal, right? Like, it's not like there's a good guy getting beat up on by a shit person. They're all shit people. So when one of the shit people gets fucking beat up by another one of the shit people, I root for that shit person. Right? Like, hey, somebody's kicking the shit out of a shitty person. Cool. I'm on team beat the fuck out of the shit person. Right? Like that's whose team I'm on. Temporarily, at least. For the purposes of all of the shit people huddled together in a ring together. That's all. Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's like, oh, well, you know, the Pauls have, like, credible sexual assaults. Yeah, well, fucking Dana White's a horrible piece of shit, too. Fucking, and anytime any of these people can take the piss out of each other, fine by me. Fine by me. I mean, sweet, if the fighters owned the association, then Ngannou wouldn't be headed somewhere else. The unironic reigning champion of the fucking world, the baddest ass dick on the block, is headed somewhere else because Dana White's too much of a fucking bitch. Oh, no, not this stream, Mythic. It was another stream. Many months ago. Yeah, no, we managed to chase away like 25 people out of like a 65, 75 room just by showing some Muay Thai. Fucking bunch of leftists read. They literally, like, yeah, it's a channel lore at this point. Fucking, toxic masculinity. Oh, this is horrible. Oh, this is barbaric. This goes against my... It was, dude, we still, a couple of us still make fun of them. We still make fun of that night. We're like, Jesus Christ, fucking leftists need to touch grass. It is absolutely insane in the leftist community sometimes. It's like, what is wrong with people? Yeah, I've never been big into the team sports either. I'll watch an occasional Premier League. I'll watch an All Blacks match. For those of you who don't know, Kai didn't just say the All Blacks are the New Zealand rugby team. I'll watch an All Blacks match. But yeah. Yep. Touch a shin to a tree trunk. It's usually a banana tree, which isn't technically a tree. It's softer on the scale, you know. Cassie, and by touch grass we mean get punched in the face. Kai did a racism. Yep. All of the fucking New Zealand teams reference black. There are no far right people in chat. If you are one, you're the only one. Still stiffer than grass. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely it's easier to kick than a traditional tree, but it is still not easy to do. Just because I'm sitting here saying it's easier, don't think it's easy. Oh, dude, my nose, like my cartilage separates from the bridge. The bridge of my nose separates really easily from years and years of fucking getting hit in the face from a variety of things. That's what happens when you do extreme sports and contact stuff, right? You fall on your face a lot. Hey, Puka, how are you? This is what you were talking about. The plane ride from hell. Oh, it's WWE. Yeah, I don't... Dude, wrestling is fucking lame as shit as far as I'm concerned. General thoughts on the politics of Michael Brooks. Don't know anything about him other than he claims to be a Marxist. So fuck him too. I don't appreciate it, but I understand how it could be appreciated as a performance art public. I get that, and its sort of theatrical nature, but yeah, beyond that, not so much. Till this year, I legit thought people were interesting because they told themselves it was real. Till some of them told me it was about performance art acting. Yeah, it's theatrics. Oh, Jesus Christ, Bobby, you just signed yourself up for a tournament in 2 weeks? Good luck. Good fucking luck. That's all I have to say, Bobby. I've broken a couple of things in my life, Dig. One in the foot, leg when I was really young. Yeah. Hey, Googleizer. Yeah, like most wrestling fans know, it's operatic. It's a soap opera. Hey, good on you, sweet. Supporting a buddy's club, it ain't about winning. Aight, good on. Average a broken bone every 2 years. Yeah, we're talking about how we don't get it for the most part. Fucking glazy. Donald Russ Curry killed the oldest tree ever. Okay, I don't want to read that story. I mean, yay, sweet? That for me wouldn't be a thing. Nose, wrist, ribs, multiple fingers and ankle. Got punk. Beast. Leg once, fingers and nose. Lost count. Oh yeah, rib once as well for Beast. I'm looking at a take by a tanky on my side monitor here. They may not be good, but Russian neo-Nazis are better than Ukrainian neo-Nazis. I fucking hate tankies. I fucking hate tankies. What is wrong with them? Like, they're fucking, like, how? How can someone be this fucking dumb? That's not surprising. Peaky, how'd you break it? Dig, they like the aesthetics. They like the red and the hammer and sickle and shit. I'm having to look up what pickleball is, Peaky. Same size, double badminton court. Badminton, table tennis, and tennis. 2 or 4 players. Solid paddles made of wood or composite materials. Perforated polymer ball, much like a wiffle ball. With 26 to 40 round holes over the net. Okay. Oh, that's a Spotify link. Yeah, again, I don't fucking use Spotify. Just... No, Caboose, it's not even like saying that. It's not like saying dog shit smells better than cat shit. It's saying that dog shit from your yard smells better than dog shit from the neighbor's yard. It's dog shit. Clean it up. I don't care whose yard it is in. Get rid of it. Or else it may end up on the bottom of my shoe. I just can't. I can't with the tankies. I can't. I can't anymore. Karina, how much time you got before D&D? Okay, that's what I was about to ask. Like, you guys are like about 20 minutes. Yeah, I figured. All right. Oh. Fucking, stupid fucking, just, I can't with the fucking tankies. I can't with the end caps. I'm gonna do an ANCAP. For those of you who don't know, I'm gonna do an ANCAP, except instead of this, it's gonna be Hans Hermann Hoppe. For those of you who don't know who he is, God bless you, you innocent, sweet summer children. I'm gonna fucking, I've already got the South Park Canadian cut on his head, so I can do the flappy head thing. I'm gonna get Viva to do a deep fucking German accent. And we're just going to get Hans to say some shit that Hans has said. But it's going to be a little bit scripted. It's going to be like, hey there, Hans. Everybody, it's Hans Hermann Hoppe, one of the most famous ANCAPs. What's on your mind today, Hans? The blacks will lower the IQ of Northern Europe. Shit like that. Oh yeah, he's got crazy takes. He's got crazy takes as an ANCAP. He believes that, like, why are you... Wither, it's not complicated. Like, why do you need... Because nobody would need a book on that. Beast, no, I can't do random. I can't do random. Wither, there's no need for books on this. Like, how is this complicated? Like, what aspect of this is difficult for you to figure out for yourself? Because the reason nobody's written about it is because it's not difficult to do. It's not complicated. Like, guerrilla libraries and book smuggling is no different than, it's easier than any other smuggling. For the most part, we don't even write histories and that sort of thing. Fucking, it's just take the book to the place and fucking let them see it. The only thing you're probably going to find that on is teaching slaves in the South how to read. Look into abolitionists who taught slaves how to read, or the practices of the slaves themselves, secretly learning to read amongst themselves and teach themselves these sorts of things and keep their cultures alive. This is probably the only iterations you're going to find much on, because otherwise it's not really that difficult of a concept to do, and it's never really been difficult to do. It's no different than any other smuggling. Like, if you want to know about it, it goes alongside smuggling. You're going to want to look into the history of smuggling then. I almost got it through, but they had book sniffing dogs at the airport. I mean, these days you could Googleizer. Fucking... These days you could. Right? How many books could I fit on one of these fuckers? Yeah. Oh, this is, you know, yeah. Like, yeah, you could... Yes, they do. They collect them, and then they send them with goods and stuff. It's a common thing. Yes, yes. For those of you that are trying to size optimize, we get it. You can size optimize even further. Like, that's not the point, guys. Exactly, Bush. Yeah, Karina, you could easily build a cylindrical device, shall we say. But yeah, book smuggling is not complicated. It was never complicated with her, but now it's even less complicated. Like... Now it's a non-issue to smuggle books. Like, you don't even need to smuggle the books. If there's an internet connection in the town, then job done. You can bypass pretty much any fucking security system. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, alright, Puddle, I saw that go by. And apparently he's dead. Again, never listened to him. Don't know him. Can't speak to his politics other than... Fucking... dig. Nah, I'm good. Sweet, I'm good. He's automatically off my list whether he was a good guy or not. He's a Marxist. Fuck him. He may have been a good guy, though. Like I said, I've been drawing more firm lines recently. I'm sick of fucking pretending and tolerating and these sorts of things. People that would put me in the gulag and put a bullet in the back of my head. So, why should I mince words anymore? I've gotten so many fucking death threats and so many rape threats, and this community has gotten so many rape and death threats from the Marxists and the fucking, you know, Stalinists and the Leninists and the fucking just generalized tankies and the Juche fucking crowd, and even the Hoxaists, or however the fuck the Albanians say Hoxa. Why should I begin to pretend to play nice? Right? You know how many fucking death threats I've gotten from the fucking Trump crowd? I don't know, maybe 24. Maybe 24 over the course of like years from the Trump crowd. You know how many I've gotten from the fucking tankies? Triple digits. Easy. And that's just me. The community as a whole, we start racking them up. It's like fucking 4 digits. Yeah. I'm done pretending and playing. Like, you show me a Marxist, you show me a Leninist, you show me a Stalinist, and I'll show you somebody who's fucking crap. They're a crap human being. It's that simple. They constantly send us rape and death threats. And then we have people like fucking Hassan, who goes out and talks about how the anarchists love to send death threats. Like, you know what? Do you know how many fucking death threats have come out of this community? None. None. Not one. Meanwhile, we've received possibly thousands. Right? Like, I'm over pretending and playing. Got fucking the tankies fucking talking about exterminating us because we're queer and shit like that. I'm fucking over it. You get the ANCAPs who would sell children into fucking slavery. You got the fucking tankies who are all about, well, the gay agenda is a neoliberal conspiracy, and if you eliminated the West, Western degeneracy, then the queer identity would go along with it. I'm sorry, how is this not genocide? Oh wait, that's right, because tankies are comfortable with genocide. They're totally comfortable with it. They always have been. Tankies, dude, fucking the communists have been super comfortable with genocide, just as comfortable as the capitalists. They've never blinked twice at fucking committing genocide. Oh, you mean happy camps? Yeah, just like fucking non-compete. Oh, we just need to put them in re-education centers. Sorry, what? Supposed anarchist says what? Re-education centers, huh? Will they be there against their will, Mr. Non-compete? Oh, they will. You'll be forcing them to stay in the re-education center, not because of a transgression, but because of a perceived potential transgression. So you're going Minority Report on them too. Good. Oh, the labor camp advocacy, dude. Fucking, dude, the auth left is a big fan of gulags and camps. Big fan. Big fan. Oh, yeah, exactly, Weasel. Yeah, my friend from Ukraine helped me translate a phrase into Russian. When you back the wrong dictator, I'll see you in the gulag. You know, because that's where us anarchists end up before they kill us. A lot of us don't even make it to the gulag, Weasel. I mean, under Lenin, dude, Lenin ordered the artillery shelling of the Anarchist Club of Moscow and declared open season on anarchists. We were machine gunned in the streets of Russia under Lenin. Not even Stalin, Lenin. Yeah, like the Anarchist Club of Moscow got artillery shelled. A lot of us don't even make it to the gulag. And then got sent back. The resolution. Yeah, Emma got out at the right time and then got sent back by fucking J. Edgar Hoover. Rude. Their conversation is hilarious. The conversation between Emma and J. Edgar Hoover is fucking hilarious. Later, Karina. Later, Caboose. Oh, I know. I read Emma Goldman's My Disillusionment in Russia. Yeah, I just, you know, I've stopped pretending. I've stopped playing. I've stopped mincing words. I don't know, like, that's, I haven't, like, you show me, see, this is the thing, like, the old school tankies, like, the actual old school tankies, like, British Communist Party, supporting the Slavs, that sort of thing. Dude, they're super chill. Like, we've got one who comes around from time to time, and we make an exception for him. Like, we literally created an exemption calling, like, classical tanky versus neo tanky. But there's not many classical tankies around. Like real old, like I was there for it in the 80s and sort of shit. Like, yeah, like fucking they're super chill actually. I have no problem with them by and large. Ideologically, we disagree on most everything, but they're far more nuanced. They're far more calm. They're far less likely to like immediately go to rape and death threats than the neo-tankies are. The neo-tankies, you show me somebody under the age of 40 who can be described as a tanky, and I'll show you somebody who's very quick with a death threat. Yeah. I don't really have any. They probably just skip the whole threat phase. No, they love their death threats and rape threats, rape and death threats. So how long do you think until Haz catches assault charges? One road rage incident in LA is all it's going to take. There's an idea for there's an opinion on Yugoslavia for you. Tito was a genius in how he played both sides for aid. Yeah. I just said ANCAPs are not welcome outright. We punch down on them the instant an ANCAP or a right-wing libertarian shows up, and then boot them from the community. ANCAPs are absolutely like just on site, not welcome. Tankies, I have no tolerance for, but if you can prove to me that you operate in good faith and you're not going to send rape and death threats to my community members and myself, then cool. Hang around. Let's see if we can't have some productive conversation. But I got to tell you, it's a bad ratio for the ones that have and versus the ones who cannot. It's a rough ratio. You want to drill that number down past Russians into Ukrainians and Russians? Bulletproof? Because that's the hilarity of that number. If you start breaking apart the constituent Soviet states that weren't necessarily willing members of the Soviet Republic, right? Like these weren't exactly members of the Soviet Union of their own volition. How many Ukrainians got sent to the front line at the behest of Stalin? That's where the numbers get really interesting. Oh, driving in LA is a nightmare, but... Swede, Tito's letter to Stalin. That's the one that, about the assassination, right? Is that the one you're referencing? About how he'll come to fucking, like, he'll send a man to Russia, and he won't miss? Stop sending assassins to Belgrade. We've already captured 5 of them. One of them with a bomb and another with a rifle. If you don't stop sending killers, I'll send one to Moscow and I won't have to send a second. Tito had a pair of nuts on him. We'll give him that. Rev, I feel you on that one. I feel you. What's up, Flippy? Oh, I'm getting tagged somewhere. Cassidy. Oh my God. Cassidy. Exclamation tanky. I'll get you a definition. That's the neo definition, not the classical definition. Has is leaving LA, everyone. Has is leaving LA. He posted to Twitter, this is his last day in LA. Who lives here, who isn't banned on Twitch, that wants to collab, DM me. Not everybody's cut out for living in the city. Not everybody's cut out for living in the city. Dude, it takes... He's skirt. Yeah, he's skirt. Fucking, it takes strength of character to live in a big city. It does. Yeah, it's... You gotta know who you are in a big city. You gotta know who you are. You gotta have a fucking direction. You gotta have like your wits about you sort of situation. See, yeah, you're just lacking stimuli in the rurality public. See, it's not even two sides of the same coin, right? Like that's in the rural areas, you have to be able to like stimulate yourself. Let's make this a little double entendre, right? Fucking, you've got to be able to fill your own time, that sort of fucking thing. Whereas in the city, you have to be almost cocksure, right? Like you have to have your wits about you. You have to have a direction. You have to have the will to see that through. And Has doesn't have that. Dude, LA was eating him alive. He could not last a month in LA. And LA isn't even the most difficult city to live in. If we sent Has to Boston or New York or Miami or Las Vegas or godforsaken Phoenix, Has would have lost his fucking... Well, I mean, he's already lost his fucking mind. Or Chicago, yeah, fucking Chirac. Yeah, they'd eat him alive. Yeah, like, he does not have the strength of character necessary to survive in a place like LA. It takes a stronger person. Yeah. Chaotica, Boston, hey! Hometown. Yeah, he wouldn't last. No. Boston would have eaten him alive, too. Like, all those places would have eaten him alive. He'd go to the fucking Cuban district in Miami. Imagine Has in like trying to talk to the Cubanos in Miami, all those ex-Cubans who fucking hate Castro. Fucking Southie is fine if you're white. He's not. Yeah, imagine Has trying to talk to all those ex-Cubanos who fucking hate Castro. Oh god, yeah, about about Stalinism. Right? Fucking, he wouldn't make it out of there alive. Like, he wouldn't make it out of there alive. Like, they'd literally kill him. Like, they'd fucking put him down. That's not... Dude, they don't fucking play. They don't fucking play. You never heard Chirac? Yeah. Yeah, because the death rate in Chicago was higher than Iraq at one point. Yeah, dude. He'd fuck around, too. He's the kind of doofus that's dumb enough to try and fuck around like that. Go out on the street and try to talk to some random Cubano. Fucking about Stalinism. Oh, God. I'm a Marxist-Leninist, and this is what... Oh, man. Yeah. That's hilarious, though. Yeah, he'd be talking to one guy and not even notice he was being surrounded. Fucking A. I just... Yeah, he couldn't even survive LA. Dude, LA is one of the easiest to survive, too. Because it's got all the suburbs. LA's not even really a cohesive city. It's got all the very, like, distinct suburbs that you can sort of, like, isolate yourself to and get away from, like, city centers and that sort of thing. The fact that he couldn't even survive LA, dude, that's weak. That's weakness. I'm sorry. That's weakness. You couldn't survive LA, my man. He should try to move to New York next. Yeah, LA's easy. Like, out of the ones that, like, out of the big cities, like, LA's probably one of the easier to survive. Just with your, like, soul intact. He should try New York next. Or Boston. Boston or New York. Boston or New York. He should try one of those. Yeah, that'd be great. I personally would send him to Miami. I think it'd be great. I think it's Glazy. Personally, for me, it's a nightmare just because I don't like New York. I prefer Boston to New York, just because I'm a New Englander at heart anyway, and you know, that sort of thing. New York's a little too. Dude, I feel almost claustrophobic like when I'm on the main streets, when I'm like in the city, when I'm on the island, when I'm on Manhattan, when I'm on the island. Fucking dude, it's uncomfortable in New York. I don't like it. It feels claustrophobic. It doesn't feel like there's enough land. Yeah, I don't like it. But they have some amazing food. They have some amazing people. The various diasporas that live there, the cultures, the combination of cultures, that like true melting pot is difficult to find anywhere else. And it is something that is somewhat unique to New York. And if I could if I could get that not in New York City, it'd be great. It's sort of what Boston is anyway. I like Chicago and Boston better than New York, just as a living locale. I wouldn't want to live in any of them, frankly. But yeah. Christ dig. But yeah. Cassie, I much prefer Boston. Yeah, I mean, it's out of New York and Boston. Boston's my choice every time. Yeah. I'd go back to Boston, but I'm white. Marcus. Yeah, but I don't want to get shot. Fair enough, Rev. Chicago's gorgeous, by the way. Chicago's actually very pretty. Chicago is like out on the you have the waterfront and the suburbs around Chicago. The Loop alone is gorgeous. Like, as far as a piece of like inner city architectural commercialized area goes, the Loop is pretty too. I like Chicago. It's attractive, and it's got a really good food scene too, by the way. It has unto its own right, it has its own sort of unique food scene. I like Chicago. Bread Theory, what's up? How was your stream? What'd you guys get up to? We're just comparing cities because we just found out that Haz got laughed out of LA. Infrared, if you don't know who Haz is, but Haz is leaving LA because he couldn't hack it in an actual city. Fucking so we just had a good laugh about that, and now we're talking about various cities that we would survive. Yeah, today's apparently his last day in LA. He's fucking fleeing. He could not hack it even in LA, which is one of the easiest cities to survive in. Not price-wise, mind you, but just like mentally. Doing great, and that's hilarious. So I'm glad. What'd y'all do for your stream? We're reading what is anarchist communism. Oh, okay. I'm not, so we know. Hi, my name's Kai. If you don't know, I'm not an advocate for any specific subset style of anarchism. I'm an anarchist proper. I do anarchist education and, you know, trolling a little of the fucking groups that need trolling, and caps and tankies usually. But I have nothing against any of those, modalities of operation. I just see anarchism as a non-prescriptive tool set, and so I do not believe we don't have a project of projects. But if I were to pass on to you and teach you proper the anarchist tools, as they were, the lens of analysis that it is, and you went off to build a syndicalist set or a communist set or a socialist set, or even a primitivist set, though I do not approve of the primitivists. They are genocidal maniacs in my opinion. But nonetheless, they do organize themselves anarchistically, so we can't exclude them, despite the fact that we would like to. Those fucking wacky dudes that they are. But yes, I am more focused on anarchism as a whole. Greed on the primitivists. Yeah, they're problematic, but they're anarchists, so they're not like ANCAPs. We can't kick them to the curb. And if you are interested, you can do !fuck ANCAPs. And there is 12 hours of content on my YouTube channel. That is me going through an anarchist FAQ and elucidating and elaborating upon right libertarianism and so-called anarcho-capitalist theory. Von Mises, Hayek, Nozick, Rothbard, Hoppe, fucking even a fucking shout out to the cunt that is Ayn Rand. We fucking go through them all. Yeah, we fucking tag all those idiots and investigate exactly why they're horrible, horrible people. So if you need content to ever argue with a libertarian or a so-called ANCAP, you can get the playlist. Let's see. Fuck praxeology. Dude, fuck Austrian economics as a whole. Anti-empirical, anti-scientific bullshit that it is. Ugh, God. Anyway, non-binary post-left anarchism is interesting. Well, I am, technically, so you know, I am a post-left post-anarchist. That is, if you want the drilled down specific, but Kai, what type of anarchist are you? I utilize anarchism in a analytical manner to criticize and critique leftist spaces. Even though I do belong to those leftist spaces, I do feel that anarchism brings tools to the table. And then I am a post-anarchist as well. Fundamentally, there's a long meta-ethical analysis of post-anarchism, but I always compress it down to you are already an anarchist. You just got it stolen from you. You were already an anarchist. You just didn't know it. That's all. Oh, come on, Glazy. You know this. You've been around for how many of these conversations, Glazy? Anarchism believes in humanitarian and egalitarian principles. Libertarianism does not. Libertarianism is focused upon privatization of property in the commons, whereas anarchism is about liberating and opening those up, or the recapturing of the commons. We are literally antithetical ideologies. I'm so post, I only listen to Bjork's post on repeat. Nice nonsense. So, yeah, welcome. All right, where was the city discussion? I left that behind there for a second. Deep dish. I'm okay with the fucking deep dish, but can we just not call it pizza? Like, deep dish isn't pizza, it's casserole. It's a casserole. It's a casserole. It's not fucking pizza. Like, as long as we pull the title of pizza from that dish, I'm cool. It's delicious. Like, I ain't hating on the dish. It's fucking tasty as fuck. But it's not pizza. It's a casserole. Yeah, it's pie, damn it. Well, I would prefer casserole. But either way, it's not pizza. It's not pizza. So, yeah, I am a purist in that territory. Of course, when the last time I had a pizza, Jesus Christ. It's been a few years for sure since I've had a pizza. For sure. Casserole with crust. Yep. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've had a pizza, for sure. Especially these days, that would not meet macros. Could I design a pizza that would meet macros? There's too much cheese. I'd have to leave the cheese off. Ooh, chicken pot pie. Nice. Chicken pot pie is good. Dough from scratch, too. Fucking badass. Again, wither, unless it is an economic critique of capitalism, fuck all of the rest of Marx's ideas. You can answer all of those forms of questions now for yourself, Wither. if it's economic critique of capitalism, Marx was, on average, on point. He knew what he was doing. Well, Engels knew what he was doing. Marx knew who to copy off of. But outside of that, as far as how to resolve or how to further the end state of fixing those problems that he perceived with capitalism, all of that, toss that in the trash. Dig. So I'm holding a Can You Cook competition. Please send food to me. Yeah, I will never take away Marx's critiques of capitalism. They're elaborate, nuanced, accurate in almost all cases. But hey, male rights, again, anarchist. I have tolerated you, male rights, more than any other channel on this entire fucking network as far as leftist spaces go. Right? How about for once, just once, you show me a little bit of good faith and kindness? How about just once? Just fucking once. Because you know what? You're this far from receiving a ban on this channel too. I have tolerated your bullshit more than anybody else. You know it, and I know it. So, how about you either shut your fucking mouth, or you come correct and come in good faith for once. Because out of everybody who deals with your bullshit, I have tried to add nuance to your discussions. I have tried to give you the benefit of the doubt. I have tried to couch and crib your arguments where, yes, there is some discussion to be had around male rights, but this particular person does it incorrectly. And every single fucking time you walk into this fucking channel, the first words out of your stupid fucking mouth are inflammatory, designed to troll, and designed to irritate. So here's an idea. How about you show a little fucking gratitude? We good? We good? We understand each other now? Is this clear enough for someone dumb, as dumb as yourself? We good? Anyway. You know, I extend a little good faith. I give people the benefit of the doubt. I understand that you're caught within a capitalist system. You need outlets. You know, you lash out and you don't really know, right? The masters and owners of elites of society. Right? Like, I get it. I get it. Like, people are emotionally stunted. Society has retarded their growth. And you know, I make allowances for that. I try and give second chances and third chances and fourth chances and fifth chances and sixth chances and that sort of thing. But for once, I would love to see that return from some of these pieces of shit. To just show that maybe behind the keyboard of the account of Male Rights USA, there's actually a human being with a beating heart and a at least semi-functioning brain. Personally, I have my doubts. Cupcake, you did. And the first thing he did was try and irritate me. Which he did. Maniac. What can I say? I'm a stupid fucking idealist. Stupid anarchist, right? We're all idealists. Philosophically speaking, we're all idealists. We're fucking functionally, we're idiots. Right? Why should I believe in humanity, right? Fucking what have they done to show me that I should believe in them recently? So, yeah, he just needed some yelling at. No, Glazy. I don't do that to do that. If you use the drugs to handle your like bad situation in your head, then it's not a good coping mechanism. I used to do that. Ah, you're welcome, Dig. Again, if you operate in good faith, we will more than happily put up with so much shit. But yeah, I'm one of the few channels that Male Rights USA hasn't been banned on, and he comes in and behaves a fool. I'm one of the few people on this entire fucking website that don't ban his ass on sight, and that give the benefit of the doubt, knowing how fucked up and how propagandized people's brains can be, and try and reach across that fucking aisle and see if I can't connect in some way, shape, or form. And all he does is ever spit in my face. So I will say, the next time, Male Rights, you will be gone on site. Know that. This is my fair warning to you. We've tolerated it for months and 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 months. Good faith next time, or else. We good? Oh, Dig. Wednesday nights, Dig. We have to, like I said, Dig. We're gonna have to. We'll get in each other's DMs and we'll sort out a movie night one of these nights. Come over, we can fucking smoke. Bring me some of those limes and we'll fucking hang out. S Cookie or Skookie 15, either way, thank you for the follow. And Geek Dad 77, thank you for the follow. Anyway, on to something more positive than fucking douchebags. Let's see. Do I have anything? Oh yeah. Staples in Oakville is unionizing. Isn't that? Yeah, that's Canada. So like some of the big box stores in Canada are starting to try and unionize along with Starbucks. Starbucks last count was over 50 stores trying to unionize presently in the States. The number's going up on a daily basis, basically. Yeah, apparently Staples still exist. Marcus, Canada, man, Canada. So yeah, Forza's 100 gigs. Yeah. Yeah, it's big. It's pretty though. Bobby, if your gaming rig can handle it, crank all the settings up to ultra. Dude, it's a pretty fucking game. Oh, Bobby, headphones and a controller. It's not meant for keyboard and mouse. You're gonna want a fucking controller. Headphones, turn the lights off. For that fucking opening scene, it is a banger. It is such a badass. The opening of Forza, like, just puts you in the game so effectively. You're gonna love it. Honestly, it's a really fun intro to a racing game. It is true, public. That is true. A few of them try. Dude, I've been loving the new sticks. Honestly, so far it's working. I got one of the good ones. Usually these things start fucking up like within the first 3 minutes. Dude, I've been enjoying this as a controller. I was hesitant. Look, I've been rocking the same 360. Like, this is an OG 360 that came with my Xbox 360. This is the Xbox Elite Controller 2. All the pieces are magnetic. They all come off and can be swapped and changed. Heights of the sticks, the texture of everything. It comes with a whole fucking kit. You can change the tension on the sticks as well. So like they're harder to push on or they're easier to push on. All of that can be adjusted. The depth of the trigger pull. All right, hang on. The depth of the trigger pulls. It's got paddles on the back that are customizable. It's got 3 different profiles, honestly. Oh, and the vibration. I was tripping out one night playing Forza. Dude, there's so many different, like, micro controllers and shit in this. You can feel the vibrations in the paddles and in the triggers and in varying degrees. It's a trip to use. It's a fucking trip to use, legitimately. Yeah, you get feedback all over the fucking thing. It's crazy. Yeah, and Xbox's adaptive controllers are really impressive. Yeah, for disabled people. Here, let me grab the. Here's the case it comes in, and there's like shit. Like you can see all the different like nubs and controllers and shit like that. And if you just want a regular D-pad, and there's the like tensioner, and you can even charge it in the case. It's got a charging base as well. I don't know if I can get the charger on camera. It's fucking... Yeah, I can get it. So it's just magnetic. It just sits on it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a Microsoft shell. Dude, public, I was super nervous about replacing it. But the adapter for the 360 fucking died. Yeah, I'll hook you up, Bobby. So I was like, I need a new fucking controller. But like, you know, fucking, let's see. Where were you last? Oh, show suggestions. That's an easy find for me. It's in your DM, your Discord DMs, Bobby. Yeah, and I mean, it's not cheap either. It's not cheap either. That was my biggest concern. They've got build quality issues, and you may end up with one that you need to send back right away. That is an issue with them. It's very hit and miss. And so, yeah, I held off for years. But honestly, so far, I really enjoyed it. It's been really good on Remnant from the Ashes as well, because Remnant is built for sticks. It's not built for a keyboard and mouse. Their auto aim is super, let's just say it's generous, to say the very least. So yeah, I've been enjoying it, and fucking, you know, you can adjust the trigger pull, which has been great for a game like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, tech support. Dude, honestly, it's been a great fucking controller so far. We'll see how it lasts in longevity, because like I said, like this thing still works. It was the adapter for the PC that died, and those are a pain in the ass to get. Like this fucker still works. Honestly, little stick drift. You know, little stick drift, but you can fix that. But yeah, I have enjoyed the new controller. So yeah, you're gonna want that. Yeah, exactly, public. Yeah, dude, the adapter died, and I was like, oh fuck me. So yeah, I just went in. Yeah, I love the old 360 controller. I don't understand the PlayStation controller design. People who prefer, like, I don't get, like, this makes sense, right? Your primary usage is here. Your primary usage is here for most games, right? Whereas, like, the PlayStation is down here and up here, which, I mean, just leads to, like, I don't understand the hand... I don't understand the ergonomic design of the PlayStation controller. It doesn't make sense. Oculus Quest 2 controller died. Replacement is $160 for one on eBay through Sky. Jesus Christ. In first-person shooters, Rev, you should not be using a controller. It's that simple. If you're playing a first-person shooter with a controller, get good, scrub. right? Because I'm going to dominate you with a fucking a keyboard and mouse. There's no way. There's no way. WASD is easy. You fucking most of your movement control is just moving forward with an occasional strafe, but most of your movement control is done with your mouse. Yeah, like that's I use both. See, that's the thing is there are jobs that require a hammer. There are jobs that require a screwdriver. Use the hammer for the nail and use the screwdriver for the screw. First-person shooters, mouse and keyboard are superior because a mouse is the primary mechanism involved in a first-person shooter is shooting, which means aiming is better on a mouse. If it requires movement, jumping, that sort of like movement precision, then you're going to want sticks. So racing and platformers, you're going to want a controller. There's an occasional variation in there, but you should be able to use both. You should be able to dump off of keyboard and mouse onto sticks, and you should be able to dump from the sticks onto keyboard and mouse. It's just being a good gamer. Learn how to use all your tools. Oh, fucking the nub. Dude, IBM ThinkPad nub. Love it. Love it. Dude, Bobby, Horizon with the sticks, you're going to want it on that controller. So maybe wait. Maybe wait to play Horizon with the controller. It'll be there in no time, Bobby. I had mine the next day. It came immediately. So you might want to wait because I'm telling you, the intro to Forza Horizon 5 is great. And with that controller, it's amazing. Yeah, good pair of headphones, a really good pair of sticks, and the Horizon 5 intro. It's fun. It's fun. You panic with the mouse. Interesting. You won't be able to download until Friday at the earliest. Too slow of a download speed. FPS can't even crossplay because controller's so disadvantaged. Yeah, like that's. I'm sorry. Like first-person shooters with a keyboard and mouse is always going to be superior. It's the way it works. Yeah, and like I change my sensitivity on my mouse on the fly. Like if you've got a decent mouse, then you should be able to like change your sensitivity on the fly. Like I can toggle my sensitivity. So like I can, bring it down, bring it up, that sort of thing. So like yeah, like it's just sorry. It is the way it is. But yeah, that was the last change I did. And it's been really good on Remnant. Remnant is a third-person shooter, Souls-like. So it's kind of got a difference. It's not a first-person shooter, it's a third-person shooter. So it's, yeah, when tech support, when Master Chief Collection, Kat and I were playing through Master Chief, I was using keyboard and mouse for the first time on a Halo game. Because, grew up with fucking sticks, right? But we were playing through Combat Evolved with keyboard and mouse. And I gotta tell you, it's how the game should have been. It's how the game should have been. First-person shooters are just better experienced with a keyboard and mouse. Like dude, we were having a ball on a keyboard and mouse. Yeah, if you can split the difference, if you're one of those that can do it, it's difficult to do, but you can do it. You can control from a stick and you can use your mouse. it is entirely possible to map these like with Rewazd. Rewazd is just a program that can like remap a controller for you. You can do it. You can literally like reorient the sticks so it's like this instead, and you can use a fucking stick for your movement, and you can use your mouse as for your aiming. And depending on what you've got, like here in my hand, I can trip off multiple fucking things because I've got paddles on the back. It is entirely possible to do that, and I have seen people do that, and some dudes can get really fucking good at that. I've seen a couple of gamers do that. Yeah, Metroid's an entirely different experience. You're right, Sean. Yeah, Metroid's a whole other ballgame. You call it dual wielding. Fair enough. I do Hitman on sticks, but if I have to do any sniping, I keep the keyboard and mouse at the ready. So I literally will just like drop the controller and go to keyboard and mouse for a quick snipe and then pick the sticks back up. Because movement is third person movement and object grabs and placements are prioritized in Hitman, but occasionally you have to do a really good snipe shot. And so for those runs or for those things, I will keep keyboard and mouse in front of me, of course. So I'll do both, but not at the same time. Let's see. Is there anything I wanted to talk about? Oh yeah. Controllers are better at movement generally. Yes. Controllers are better at movement generally. They allow for analog, multiple degrees, multiple angles of movement that WASD doesn't move, as well as analog movement rather than binary input. WASD is forward or not, right? A stick is a little bit forward, a little bit more forward, a lot of bit forward sort of situation, right? It's got analog variance to it. And also it's got 360 degrees of movement control. So it's far more variable. As far as movement controls go, it's much better than WASD. But what you learn to do with WASD is you actually use your movement is controlled from your aiming. Like in first-person shooters, Glazy, I know those types of gamers. Your movement is your like actual aiming. You just move forward, and so whereas like an analog stick, I would fucking sort of like use the varying degrees. On the keyboard and mouse, I would use the mouse to control that instead. So move forward, but moving forward in that direction or that direction or that direction, you're using the mouse to control that instead. So yeah, like once you get good with a keyboard and mouse, like honestly, it's the same sort of movement style. You're just doing it differently. You will never be able to have the exact same accuracy that a mouse has on a controller. It's just not going to be a thing. So, yeah. I mean, but again, to each their own. If one of these methods fucking doesn't work for you for whatever reason, well, then don't use it. But, I mean, as Googleizer pointed out, statistically, these are sort of incontrovertible truths at this point, and we have a lot of multiplayer crossplay analysis to fall back on and show that, yeah, like when they put keyboard and mouse together with controllers on a crossplay multiplayer platform and they don't handicap the WASD or they don't give aim assistance to the controller, they get fucking wrecked. They get fucking wrecked. It's just not fair. The controller is at a significant disadvantage across the board for that sort of situation. Now, platformers, dude, racing and platformers, if you're using a control like a keyboard and a mouse for platformers or racing, dude, you're gonna get fucking wrecked. Dude, you have no degree of control that is nuanced whatsoever. Mobile games aren't games. What? I didn't say that. Anyway. Yeah, oh yeah, controller's the only way to go with racing. It's the only way to go with racing. Well, I mean, wheel? Oh yeah, I mean, if you want to go fucking full on, right? Like, get yourself some pedals, get yourself a wheel, get yourself a fucking stick if you're doing flight sim, right? Like, yeah, I mean, that's, if you want to go full sim on it, then by all means. But I've never been one much into that sort of sim territory for video games. It's never been much of my thing. I'm fine with the sticks or the keyboard mouse. I much prefer the ease of using a controller, right? Like on a wheel, you know, you actually have to fucking do the wheel thing. On here, I just do that. It's a lot less work. Yeah, I prefer it. Oh, God. Public. Dude, I was never into mech games, but I did have a buddy who had the full fucking, like, the full thing, right? Ooh-wee. Yeah. I don't like mech games. It's just never been my thing. But yeah, that's a fucking thing and a half. That's an experience. That's an experience. It's also like be able to sit in a proper flight sim. Glazy, I think VR is kind of fucky. For a variety of reasons. I think VR is fucky. I wouldn't be investing in VR yet. So yeah, it's got the tech. It doesn't have the games. Doesn't have the fucking, it doesn't have any of the like quality of life developments whatsoever. They haven't even figured out movement in VR properly. It's got Alex. It's got Alex. It's still gimmicky and you know it, public. Yeah, it's got VR chat. VR chat's probably its high point. Yeah. VR chat is probably the most worthwhile thing in VR. Otherwise, it's still gimmicky. Beat Saber can be played outside VR. Sometimes more effectively too, mind you. But fun, but gimmicky. Beat Saber is the definition of a gimmicky game, right? It's a gimmick. It's got one thing that it does. It does it well. It's a fun time, but it's the definition of a gimmicky game, right? Like Alex is probably the crowning achievement of VR at this point. It's a better Wii at the moment. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Yeah, they haven't figured out. So is, I mean, sure you can. Lots of people did. And even then, VR's a gimmick. Public making the nuanced style statements that leftists are notorious for. Everything, everyone. It sold, people enjoyed it, people have fond memories of it. I have friends who still love their Wiis. They played the shit out of them. Dig, that's correct, actually. Our future is the movie WALL-E. That's, yeah, for sure. Non-binary. He refused to answer that. That's interesting. I wonder if it's because... Does Has have some bad takes on age of consent that we don't know about? He said it wasn't relevant. I bet Has some bad takes on age of consent. What, well, I mean, he's a Stalinist. He's a Stalinist. Stalin was fine with banging a 14-year-old. So... that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So, yeah, I bet he's currently talking fetal alcohol syndrome. Is it an issue that's personal to him? Does it touch a little close to home for him? Ask Has is Infrared. If you know who the channel Infrared, you know who Has is. He's the fucking dude who fucking apes out all the time. Him. That's Has. That's Has. Yeah, as to box Dylan Burns, which, by the way, just fuck Dylan Burns. But asked to box Dylan Burns and then backed out when he found out that Dylan Burns knew how to throw fists. Yeah, totally wanted to fight Dylan Burns when he thought he had weight on Dylan Burns. And then he found out Dylan Burns grew up in a fucking sketchy ass part of Baltimore and fucking can throw hands, and he backed out. Yeah. Yeah, nobody told me you had experience. There's the exact quote. Yeah, he straight up pussed out. Like, again, fuck Dylan Burns for defending a serial sexual assaulter on air while also shitting on the anti-work movement. Fucking shit-lib that he is. But it was hilarious when fucking Has thought he had like a weight class on Dylan Burns and was ready to fucking throw down, fucking go full on ape mode on him. And then he found out Dylan knew how to fucking throw hands. Yeah. He's like, oh, yeah. Straight up bully behavior. Straight up bully behavior. He thought because he had bigger biceps. At least he was smart enough. You know what? Credit where credit's due. Has was smart enough to know that he would get his fucking shit kicked in. Because his arm size, his bicep size didn't mean shit when he found out that Dylan Burns knew how to box. credit where credit's due. He's not that dumb. He's smart enough to know that he wasn't going to be able to skate by with just bicep size on that fight, because all he's got is delts and biceps. As soon as he found out Dylan knew how to box, he was poof, out of there. That's more self-awareness than I would normally expect from Haz, frankly. Nah, he's dumb too. Oh yeah, he's functionally. Sounds like Haz is potentially playing a character. Oh, dude, tech support. I have suspected that, like, for a minute, that Haz has started doing bad takes because he's doing the, like, Destiny route. Like, if I just release another N-word manifesto, everybody will talk about me. I think Haz is doing that, but I also think underpinning it, because I've talked to him, like, we've interacted when he was first coming up. He is this dumb. Don't get me wrong. He is this dumb. I think he also does bad takes on top of to get attention, but I'm not 100% sure he does bad takes or whether he just knows he can just spout off some crazy shit that's in his head and that'll get attention. I'm not sure if it, like, the full intent behind it. I'm not sure, or the full awareness behind it. Oh geez, Got Punk. Thank you, Got Punk. 10 gift subs from Got Punk going out. Who got them? Risey, Glay, Theo got one. Good on Theo. Puka, Doc Moriarty, Sean, you got one. Viscus got one. Ray the Gay Away. Mosh got one. Nemesis, I don't know that person. And Vesser, I don't know that person either. But Got Punk, as always, thank you, my man. Wither, shoulders don't, the power of a punch doesn't come from the shoulder. Some of the supporting architecture does, but the power of the punch actually generates from the base of, from the planting of your feet, the movement of the hips, and travels up. It is a really interesting investigation into physics and biomechanics to look at where the power of a punch actually comes from. It doesn't come as much from the arm as you would think. It comes from the legs. It comes from the core, the hips, the turn of the hips, and the core. It's a really fascinating thing to look into. Just because he's got big arms doesn't mean shit. Dylan probably would have fucking put him down. Yeah, it's the torque that is delivered. It's a really interesting thing. Yeah. Yeah, Dylan would have fucking absolutely kicked his shit in. Like, fucking, he would have fucking put him on the ground probably within the first 5 minutes. It wouldn't have been pretty. Resolution. I'm literally at my computer throwing fake punches. Layers of bad take sandwiches, oh gods. Yeah, thanks God. Oh, Daddy will never simp. Hi, I'm an anarchist, not a commie or a socialist, so good on you. Anyway, I mean, Kat would argue fucking Ali, because Tyson didn't fight as many good ones that like Ali fought. I would go with Tyson in his prime, though. I would go with Tyson in his prime. Tyson in his prime was terrifying. I mean, he was just a knockout machine. Yeah. For sure. Hey, fucking Rollins. Nice, Got Punk. It's true, Alpha. Because I know I've got Cat in my head as well. No, they can't define communist or socialist, let alone anarchist. And also, he probably can't define conservatism or tell us about the roots of conservatism. It's you know, public. If you're willing to fight dirty public, like if you're right there with the dirty, you'd probably kick Haz's ass. You'd walk up, knee him in the nuts, fucking eye gouge him and call it a day. Oh, well then you're fucked. Taz would absolutely destroy you. All he'd have to do is get one solid punch in, you'd be fucking toast. But if you're willing to fight dirty, who gives a shit? He'd be on the ground in seconds. Cassidy. Fucking, they never can, Cassidy. They never can. Public, that's true. I mean, there's fight, flight, friend, and freeze. Yeah, like that's the set. Fight, flight, friend, or freeze. So you crack jokes. So your friend. You're the one who tries to diffuse the situation and becomes friendly. Yeah, like most people know fight or flight, but most people don't know there's also friend and freeze. Some people legitimately just freeze. There's no fight or flight, they just fucking lock. Then there's some people like that start cracking jokes and try and like befriend their attacker in that sort of situation. And then there's the fight or flight crew that everybody seems to know about. Peeing yourself would probably come into the freeze. Red pill. I flight. I am a flight. I've tried it numerous times. I know what my gig is. Encountered by cops. Like Kaiser in Community is a fight. Kaiser fights. Encounter, like, for real, Kaiser, when confronted with a federal police officer, fucking drop kicked the motherfucker. Right? Like, Kaiser's reaction is, what's up, Kaiser, is fight. I'm a flight. When confronted by the police, I fucking, like, smoke bomb, and I am gone. Like, you just can't even fucking find me. I'm in the sewer system already and fucking running. Right? Public, friends, and we've got a couple of freezes in the fucking community as well. Like in chat right now. So, yeah, those are your 4 primary responses to external stimuli. I mean, if it were necessary, Glazy, for sure. But yeah, my instinctual reaction is flight. Esk, never get in the car. Esk, never get in the car. If somebody attempts to move locations with you in a kidnapping, don't. Oh, car accident. Have you seen the Pocket Has? We've moved on from Pocket Sand. It's Pocket Has now. Let me get you a picture. Right here. Oh, it's because I'm on, I'll do it manually here in a second, Rev. Yeah, it's Pocket Has. I was in the car. They got it. Oh, so it was a carjacking. Yeah. Okay, so it was a carjacking-esque. Fair enough. Yeah, that's a whole other ballgame. Yeah, it's all about the Pocket Has now. Yeah, I don't have it set up for that other scene. Yeah, that's a whole fucking thing. You did unlock Pocket Sand in Fallout, never used it? Aw, fucking Pocket Sand is great. Doing an unarmed run sucks. I've seen it done. I've watched John from Many a True Nerd, I think, do one, but yeah. Yeah, that definitely. Oh, did that dude bitch out? That reminds me. Did that dude bitch out already? What was that dude's fucking name? Does anybody remember who the fucking... He left? Aww. No, not that one. Car accident, not that one. Yeah, he bitched. Daddy will never simp or something. Yeah. Fucking punk bitch. Ah, man. I told you, they never know anything. Fucking dudes who come in like that, you're like, do you know what communism is? Do you know what capitalism is? Do you know what fucking conservatism is? Do you know what fucking anarchism is? They don't know shit for shit. So, yeah. Fucking, they never know anything. Oh, fun fact, the Army is immediately discharging vaccine refusers. They have started kicking them out. If you haven't gotten your COVID vaccine at this point and you're in the Army, you are going to get a dishonorable discharge, it looks like. So 3,300 service members presently at risk of being thrown out with a dishonorable discharge. Official reprimands on their fucking folder. You think it's other than honorable? I'm sorry, Exol, can you find me a fucking thing on that? That would be great. Ghost fee, that's nothing new. It was the same for me when I had to get there. Dude, they pump you full of all sorts of shit when you sign up. I showed a vaccination record for a modern active service duty member from, I think they were Marines. I showed like page 1 and page 2 of their vaccination record for their service. Dude, they pump you through full of all sorts of shits. Like that's... Did you get the peanut butter vaccine, Ghost V? I'm just going with Ghost V, even though fucking it may even be. Yeah, I mean, technically it could be Ghost 9, but fucking Ghost V! Yeah, you got the fucking peanut butter vaccine? Dude, that's a bitch. I've seen that shit. That's fucking... I would not want that one. That one's rough. Dude, it's thick. It's thick. Like it literally is like as it goes in. It's fucking thick. It's generally colloquially referred to as the peanut butter vaccine because it's fucking thick as all hell. If the medic is giving you that vaccine is kind, they may hand it to you ahead of time so you can warm it up in your hands and thin it out a little bit. But if they aren't, or if they're pressed for time, good luck. Last paragraph of this article. Thank you, Exol. I wonder what... Okay, so here's my issue with this statement, Exol. It says that the discharge will be given honorable or general characterization of service unless other misconduct warrants an other than honorable characterization. I would love to know the details on that. Because they've defied a direct order. Like, that's grounds for court-martialing. So, And apparently, if you're eligible for retire or transition before July 1st, you'll be given a chance to do so. Yeah, I'd love to know more about the details of that. Yeah, Alpha. Yeah, it's basically fucking how that works. Yeah, it's a whole thing. And yeah, I can't imagine... I just can't imagine these fuckers. I don't want to get the vaccine. Dude, they shot you full of all sorts of shit you didn't know what it was. You didn't even know what it was. They just fucking... Right? You had 3.5 pages of vaccine records after 13 years in the Army. Yeah, that feels about right. Feels about right. Little yellow book. Little yellow book. Yep. Yep, that's... Yeah. It's... Glazy, how, Glazy, how did you just... where did that come from, Glazy? What got you there? Yes, I'll answer that right out of the way. Yeah, I've got a fucking Prince Albert. My dick is pierced, Glazy. But I really want to know how you got there in the middle of that conversation. No, I just remembered you were going to get one. Yeah, like last year. Yeah, it's been a bit. But yeah, no, I have a Prince Albert. You were thinking about jabbing. You thought about a needle, so you thought about Kai's dick. It's part of our med-pros that we had to do every year. We had to get whatever vaccines they said to get every year, or it was a problem. It's okay. So maybe apocryphal story, public, but Prince Albert, in order to, okay, so when you go to a tailor, they will ask you which side do you dress on, and what they're asking you is which direction does your penis hang. Which way does it go? Does it go into the left pant leg or the right pant leg? Now, it is stated, and it's probably apocryphal, that Prince Albert got this piercing in order to attach his penis a direction and to keep it tamped down during more prudent times, such as the Victorian era. It is probably not true, but that is why we call it that, is because of this story about Prince Albert having his dick pierced so that he could basically tie it a direction for dressing. Yeah. How is the healing process? Yeah, car accident, there's much easier ways to go about it. The healing process was the day 3. I woke up with, so, okay, so here, fucking warning. Okay. Day 3, I woke up with morning wood and I caught it. Okay, first day, not that bad. Not a little bit of bleeding, a fair amount of bleeding, but I mean, you ran a fucking needle through your fucking dick, right? It's what you'd expect. Day 3, I woke up with a hard on and I caught it on my boxers, trying to like adjust and relieve. I bled. I went on the air that day and said, I now feel a sort of kinship and empathy for people who have periods that I have never felt before. I bled. There were blood clots like that sort of size blood clots. Like it was gnarly. It was truly gnarly. Tech support, I remember this. Yeah. It was truly fucking gnarly. After the first week, it wasn't that bad. After the second week, I managed to rub one out. After the first month, it's not an issue anymore. After 3 months, it's fully healed and you can grab it by the piercing and like, or whatever the fuck you want to do with it. It's not a big deal. But the first 2 weeks are going to be rough. It's going to be a thing. But if you have a good piercer and he knows what the fuck he's doing, it shouldn't be too terrible. But it is going to bleed. You are going to freak out. There's going to be a lot of blood coming from your dick that normally, you know, as a dude, you tend not to, you're like, I really don't want my dick to bleed. Like you go most of your life trying to avoid bleeding from your dick. But by week 2, you're able to rub one out tenuously. By the first month, you're pretty good. Now, it's good. Honestly, it does add. I weighed in on this like a month or 2 ago. It does in fact add different extra sensations that you otherwise could not get. It does enhance the orgasm. Yeah. My orgasm is actually better. It's not mind-blowingly better. It's not like I'm saying it has redefined the orgasm for me, but it shifted the spectrum, right? What used to be an average orgasm for me is moved up a little bit into better than average. What used to be mind-blowing is even better. It does, in fact, add extra sensations into the like nervous tissue of the area that you otherwise couldn't achieve. So I'm happy with it. It's aesthetically pleasing. I enjoy it. It's fun to play with. And it makes your orgasms a little bit better. If done correctly, mind you. So there you go. There's what you need to know about getting your dick pierced. Dip it in cold water. One of the best pieces of advice I got the first few days, get a cup of cold water and piss into it. Put your dick into the cup of cold water, hold it over the toilet and piss into it. Trust me. Those first few days of peeing are going to be wrought with concern. You're going to, every single time you pee, you're going to be like, oh God. You know, so yeah, stick your fucking dick in a cold cup of water above the toilet and just pee that way. It's much better. It's one of the best pieces of advice I got. So there you go. For those of you who wanted to know, and for those of you that didn't want to know, now you know. Public, I'm done for the night. Hey, later, Public. Oh, BME, good old BME. Yeah, I wanted it done for years. Oh, AJ, that had to have been fun. I wanted it done for years, and I never did it because I was too much of a fucking coward. And then I decided that, I live in pain 24/7. What possibly could I be afraid of at this point, right? Like, fucking man up, Kai, and go. I have the best piercer in Las Vegas. I'm not kidding you. He is universally regarded as the best piercer and body modification guy, because he is body modification. He doesn't just do piercing. He's not like, oh, I'll do your earrings. This dude is the guy you go to get like a subcision done. For those of you who know what a subcision is, congratulations. Those of you that don't, congratulations. This is the guy you go to. And he's an amazing dude, and I love him to death. So, yeah, this is the guy, right? He did his own genital piercings. He's that dude. AJ, my sister did a suspension. Cassidy's done a suspension. No, I would never do that. Boom. That's not, I don't like the aesthetics of it. It's just, ugh. No, not for me. No, Rye, it's, basically, yeah, well, it's cutting. Let's just put it that way, Rye. Rev. You want his information, Dig? I can get you his phone number if you want. Scott over at Vegas Piercing. He's the owner. But I can get you his fucking phone number if you need it, Dig. Dig, that's if you wanna go on a field trip. Because one of these days, I want to get gauged up and I want to change the piercing to a segment ring piercing. So, feel free to come along. And you can visit his shop with me if you want. No, he doesn't only do extremes, but He, for the most part, like if you call the shop and you're like, you know, I want an ear piercing or something like that, or an eyebrow piercing or a navel piercing, you're not going to get Scott. Whole ear hole punch, that'd probably be Scott. Scott only handles the stuff that like genital piercings and body mod sort of stuff. That's Scott's territory. So like, yeah, you can visit and come talk to him with me. Well, I mean, we can discuss it with him. If it's illegal, Scott would know. Like, he'd be able to fucking definitively state. He would know. Rep. Stay with my ink, thanks. Not hardcore enough for piercing. Dude, the ink is fucking a whole thing. Oh, nice Jubs. Thanks for the follow, by the way. Nice name, by the way. Yeah, I mean, if I didn't have concerns about flaring my autoimmune neuropathy shit, I'd have more ink than I have. I may actually get some more ink done despite everything. But I'm gonna have to be super fucking specific about ink, like the carrier for the ink, all that sort of stuff. I'm gonna have to be really fucking, like, I will have to source it myself sort of situation, because I want not the garbage that most people end up with in their skin. So like, yeah, once I get a little more swole here, once I put, like, if I put a few more inches on my biceps, I may go for some arm art. I may, you know, we'll see. So yeah, but yeah, there's more ink. I've always, I don't mind. What did I see somebody say one time? Yes, my body is a temple, and I am the god to which it is dedicated, and how dare you attempt to tell a god how they should design and decorate their cathedrals. So, yes. Oh god, cartilage, yeah. That's always a thing. Psh, this wall should be a window. That's a 12. I need an 8. There's an 8. Here you go. Beast. Glazy, it looks like this, except it is blue. If you want to know what color blue it is, look at any of my Kai's Things logo. Go to kaisthings.com or my profile photo on Discord. The blue that is in the Kai's Things logo, it is that blue. Scott matched the blue. I literally said, can you do this blue? So he anodized the ring to that color. So what I'm going to show you is a black one, but in fact, mine would be blue. So here you go. This is what it looks like. That's essentially my piercing. It's a captured bead ring or a captured ball ring, depending on which side of the ocean you're on, but generally referred to as a CBR ring. It is held in place. Yes, he anodized it in-house. Yeah, they have all the gear there. He has all the toys. Yeah, he anodized it in-house. And like that's, yeah, it's held in place. It's sheer pressure holding that ball in place. So the piercing, the piercing basically gets stretched open using a pair of pliers, and then a rod goes in the end of your dick. It's a capture rod. And then a needle goes up into that receiving rod so it doesn't pierce through. The needle is then removed. The rod is then removed. The stretched ring is then threaded up through. The bead is put into place, and then the ring is bent into place on the bead. That's the process. That's what it looks like. That's how it's done. That's the end result. It happens relatively quickly. Yeah, the piercing, the insert takes 2 seconds, if that, 1 second just in, and then fucking while he gets into place, and then the piercing happens like that. And then the removal takes a couple of seconds, and then the threading probably takes the putting the piercing in is probably the most significant portion of it. Yeah. Especially since Scott gauges up immediately, which apparently is not a technique that a lot of piercers use, but Scott has really, really good results with it. It adds, it acts as like a pressure bandage. So he pierces at a 10 gauge, but he puts in an 8 gauge piercing. So he immediately gauges up. And so it stretches the hole, but it puts pressure on the wound and acts as a pressure dressing internally, which has really good results. And I'm one of them. I can testify. It works. Yeah. Jesus, Dig. Yeah, pass on that. I'm not into self-piercing, but that is how Scott does his piercing. Scott does his own, shit. You can't feel your throat right now. Oh, dude, you're too well. Come on, man. It's just a fucking piece of flesh. I don't get it. Close this window, though. It really, at the end of the day, it was a whole lot less involved than I thought it would be. I didn't think, I thought, okay, so the bloody trousers situation, day 3 was a fucking, it was a head fuck. That was a head fuck for sure. But beyond that, after week 2, it was nothing. It was nothing. Yeah. It really isn't that complicated. One of the interesting things, it does add weight. It adds weight. So when I do butt kicks or high knees or any sort of exercise that, you're doing this, it bounces. It bounces. You gotta fucking use a jock strap. You gotta. It fucking just yeah. It's a dick weight. You gotta use a jock strap to fucking tie that motherfucker down. Oh geez, Dig. I've heard mixed results with the nipple piercings. Dude I knew. Oh yeah, you do piss differently, but you know what? Fire not okay, yes, but not as much as I was led to believe Fire. I can still stand and pee. You just gotta know how to do it. Ah, yes, Crimson. You just remember the photos that I shared of the guy who gauged his dick. So amazing. So amazing. No, Exol. That's what I was led to believe, basically, Exol. But it doesn't. It really doesn't. It is semi-predictable. So you can work with. I can still stand and piss. Like there are dudes that I have seen dudes say like, oh, I can't, like it dribbles and sprays and I can't. I just sit. I'm like, guys, yeah, sitting is easier, but like I can still use a urinal. It's no big deal. Just got to know what you're doing. Adjustable penis, yeah. The guy who gauged his scrotum is more amazing than me, honestly. Yep, yeah, and he rerouted his urethra to his perineum. Yeah, that guy was fascinating. I was glad I got to do a fucking AMA with him. Like, I was there for his AMA. That was fascinating. Get to ask him questions. Like, homie. They're probably the guys who can't aim in the first place. Probably something to that, actually. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. I mean, outside of the ones that just remove it entirely, like as far as modification goes, not like full-on removal. Yeah, like definitely the most extreme I've seen. Wouldn't know. I'm one of the genitally mutilated North Americans. It's niobium, Cassidy. Niobium. Deny all. Deny. Close. There we go. No, I haven't, Glazy, but I'm looking at it now. Holy shit. The Brutal Black Tattoo Project, specializing in blackwork tattoos, large-scale all-black tattooing, but all united by the same mantra: no pain, no gain. The point of it is not. It's not about aesthetics or mandalas or flowers and birds. It's a rite of passage. It makes pain an end in itself. Inflicted and received in order to push the limits of the body and mind. Pain is seen as the effective means of going beyond oneself. And there's some interesting photos. Yeah, this is fascinating. Somebody's got to do a documentary on these fuckers. Oh, there is. Brutal Black Project. Yes, I'm going to watch that. Thank you, Glazy. What's up, Fina? Yeah, I'm going to fucking watch some of this shit. Like, this is fucking, I mean, I get it. Dude, pain transformed me. I 100% get it. Oh, good. They have their own thing. By Cam. Okay, there's Cammy. Yeah. All right, cool. Oh, good on you, Fina. How did it go? How was your stream? Does this affect my ability to go through metal detectors? Exol, no, it does not. Brutal, like Crimson, Brutal Black's not my thing. I already experienced, like, the thing that these people are experiencing, that they're looking for, I've already done. I don't need the transformation that they're experiencing. Like, I understand what they're looking for. Westerners don't have a rite of passage. This is a rite of passage. I understand what they're looking for. We live a soft, comforted, excluded life of privilege and ease. And we don't have anything in our society, our culture, that truly tests a young person in this way. I get this. I understand this. But yeah, as Cassie said, anyone who has chronic pain has already experienced what these people are looking for. I live this. These people want this one time and they want it to be over. I live this on a daily basis. So come live in my world is what I say to the participants of the Brutal Black Project. If you want a true transformation from pain. Their pain will go away. Their pain will secede. It will resign itself. It will calm down. They will not experience it in a few days. Live with it. Make it your friend. Make it your ally. This is the transformation that is, if I may say so, the high art, the alchemy of pain. Yeah. Being able to harness that pain, right? There's the types of pain. There's ending pain and there's transformational pain. And oftentimes it's the same pain. It's just a matter of how the person chooses to interpret it. It's how the person learns to deal with it. It's part of the process. If you can take the pain and alchemize it, if you can transform it, if you can use it as catalyst for change within yourself and change outside yourself, that's way more impressive than sitting down for a really, really painful session of tattooing. This is impressive too, nonetheless. Don't get me wrong, it's difficult. But I've seen... How do I want to put this? This is the type of pain that a disillusioned Westerner who's never known pain seeks out. Jeez. Yeah, beast. Yeah, work on that. Oh, I'm pretty sure I've seen this video. Initiation with ants.
Enough for them
Is this... Which ant is it?
to be thrust. Perfect test of one's worthiness to take on adult roles. Each young man steps up to the sacred pole and submits his hands to the swarm.
See? It's a thing. It's a thing. It's a thing here.
Take on adult roles. In less than an hour, the ants are awake. Trapped in the woven mitt, they writhe in angry desperation. They're ready to be inserted into the ceremonial gloves. One by one, each young man steps up to the sacred pole and submits his hands to the swarm. Their agony is unmistakable. To help distract them, the medicine man leads them in a dance around the pole.
Yep, gotta move.
To be seen as a true tribal warrior,
Gotta move.
each must endure the ant's punishment for more than 10 minutes. With each sting, the bullet ant's neurotoxic venom attacks the nerves, causing paralysis and terrible pain. And this is only the beginning. Once the gloves are off, the stinging and burning will only grow more excruciating. Now, after watching the others suffer, Ted's moment of truth has arrived. Unfazed, he keeps dancing.
Yeah, by the way, if you ever do anything like this, go first. Don't wait. Just trust me. Get it over with.
While all around him, the others succumb to the poison. Slowly, the neurotoxic venom is turning their hands into swollen, simmering, paralyzed stumps. Finally, the gloves come off, and Ted remains standing.
My body feels like a motor that's heating up.
Attaboy.
If you throw water here, a lot of smoke will come out.
It takes 24 hours for the toxins to dissipate completely. As the chief sees
I know
it,
that
the
pain.
ritual not only marks the initiate's entrance into adulthood, it makes them better men.
If you live your life without suffering anything, or without any kind of effort, it won't be worth anything to you.
Despite his long hours of agony,
I agree.
Ted has promised the chief he will wear the gloves 19 more times, until he becomes a true adult in the eyes of the tribe.
20 times. Fucking 20 times. Look at that fucking big dick energy if there ever was. Yeah, no, I agree. I agree. That's the kind of pain I endure, by the way. Neuropathic, small fiber neuropathic pain. Specifically, like hands, feet, but my feet, but mine is non-length dependent, so I experience it anywhere in my body. I can experience that kind of pain on my eyelids. I'm not kidding you. Like that's, yeah. Like I am familiar with that kind of pain.
Hello there.
Hi.
I leant forward and presented my hands.
Oh God.
Could I put these gloves on and keep my cool in
Apotherapy.
front of the
That's
tribe?
actually a thing. Boom. You.
Obviously not. Jeez, with a couple of deep breaths though, I felt like I'd be back to normal in no time.
Can I get you a Panadol? A Nurofen Plus? What do I do? What do I do?
You have to dance to release the pain, Amish.
Okay, can we dance then?
Jeez, I was going to be surprised if this helped.
Seems like a very strange directive from the doctor, isn't it? Just dance.
And evidently, it didn't,
Hang in there, buddy. Hang in there.
because Hames soon commenced what we
No,
now
this is
know as
super
the 6
embarrassing.
stages of sting
This
pain.
is super embarrassing.
Shrieking.
Refusal to dance.
You have to dance.
I don't want to dance. This is the last time I've ever felt like dancing.
Screaming / and or swearing.
Sweating.
Some shaking.
Biting stick requests. Problem was, this went on for an
Yeah,
hour,
Cody.
relentlessly.
I think it's right, Cody.
How's that? I need ice. Yeah, I'll get you ice. I'll get you ice.
Toxin from the ants generates the worst pain a human is capable of experiencing. There was nothing I could do to help him, so I essentially stood by in shock at the reaction.
It's just not stopping.
We later found out that not only do these ants sting multiple times a second, but they release a pheromone telling any nearby ants to also sting.
Oh, dear.
Haim had been stung 100 times over.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be a real man to the tribe's eyes. I
By the
don't.
2 hour
I don't
mark,
think he's gonna make
Hamish
it to
had collapsed with
manhood,
exhaustion, but it was clear the pain hadn't
let
receded
alone
at all.
warriorhood.
And the doctor offered up a suggestion.
Let's go to the hospital.
Oh, a bit of a worrywart there, Doc, if you ask me.
Obrigado.
No, seriously, thank you, though.
We made the hour-long trip back to the closest hospital where luckily the emergency doctors were able to treat Haim and I was able to find a seat.
Hola. Good one not to get. Thank you, Chief.
8 hours after
Hamish
the sting,
and
I was
Andy?
finally able to talk to my friend again.
Cassidy.
How you feeling?
I think I prefer being stung by this big white wasp.
Morphine.
Yeah, he's a good wasp. That was unbelievable.
You look a lot like a man now, though, just so you know.
I grew an extra testicle.
You look a lot less like a man. I'm sorry. That was super fucking cringe. That was super fucking cringe. I found that painful to watch. And the other guy is, if you want the channel, it's not Cody, it's Coyote. Brave Wilderness is the other channel. The guy who did the Sting, the like pain scale. That's Coyote. Oh God, what is his last name? Williams, something like that. Either way, that's Brave Wilderness. If you want to look at that channel. Coyote Peterson. Thank you, Glazy. Thank you. Yeah, Coyote Peterson. He's actually like he can hang. I mean, he still has like he has the same reaction those dudes kind of have, but like, you know, yeah, like he goes back and does it again and again and again, going up the pain scale, the sting and bite scale. So like credit where credit's due. He went back for more. I think Coyote finished the scale. He's not doing it anymore as far as I know. Like he stopped, right? Oh, no, he's still doing it. This is it. They're like, he's still doing it. This fucking December 18, 2021. Fucking 5-year anniversary of his infamous bullet ant sting by sticking his hand in a box of bullet ants. How? Why?
I'm Coyote Peterson. Stream.
Yeah.
Is make the ants angry. Oh man, that is a creepy feeling, having those ants walking up and over my hand. I'm gonna try to keep my hand in there for as long as I possibly can. I'm just trying to control my heart rate at the moment. I'm trying not to move my hand. Another option, if they call that there's a little, sorry, so nervous at the moment, even though I'm not being stung yet. Now, one really interesting thing that I know you guys have commented on in the comments section is the bullet ant gloves, which is a very famous tradition in South America that young boys will go through to essentially transition between boyhood and manhood. And the reason that people are stung inside of those bullet ant gloves is because the ants are actually woven into the palm leaves. Those ants, once they wake up, they realize that they're trapped. I actually have an ant right here walking up on. If you are not threatening them, if you're not pressing them down on your skin or attacking their home, they have absolutely no reason to bite, let alone.
Okay, good for him. He didn't actually get fucking stung in this one. But yeah, this is the guy who did that. Fire. Yeah, that was super cringe, seeing those white guys try it. That was like painful to watch. That was a little difficult to watch after watching like the indigenous person do it, like try and fail. Yeah, like fail miserably. Like, that was sad. Master race. Yeah, right. Master race. No offense, non-binary, but I find some of your guys' weaknesses to be quite amusing. Yeah, we've been talking about rites of passage. We moved on from that to the Brutal Black Tattoo Project, which transitioned into South American indigenous community that uses bullet ant gloves to create intense amounts of pain as a rite of passage. Hear about the ones that circumcise themselves? No, I haven't. That's interesting. You think if you were going for that sort of thing, you'd be ready for what's coming. Most people don't know what true pain is. Most people don't know what true pain is. Most people don't know what true pain is. Every politician wants to filibuster needs to wear those gloves. Yeah, like I fundamentally believe that the majority of people, no, that won't cut it. Non-binary, that won't cut it. Neuropathic pain is where the scale starts. When the nerves themselves are being attacked, that's where things start to get interesting. When you have pain that morphine can't affect, that is an interesting phenomena. Cassidy experiences this. I experienced this. Pain that opioids cannot affect, which neuropathic pain they can't, which is what the bullet ants do as well, by the way. That's an entirely different ballgame. It is defining pain. It is a pain that clarifies. It is a pain that qualifies. It's interesting giving a pain scale when you go to a doctor, when you live with the kind of pain that I know Cassidy and I both live with. My pain scale is fucked, right? Like, oh, does it hurt? Yeah, it's like a 1 or a 2, and they don't take it seriously. But like the 1 or a 2 for me is probably like a 7 for most people, right? Like my pain scale is completely out of whack because of the level and degree of pain I just experienced. Yeah, exactly. Neuropathic pain doesn't get touched by opioids. No, boom. Since about 28, it's been getting worse and worse and worse. It's progressive. So today is worse than yesterday, and yesterday was worse than the day before, and this year is worse than the year prior, and so on and so forth. So I have known a life without this pain, and I have known a life with this pain, and I will know a life with this pain. So, yeah, it is an interesting experience to make pain your friend. If you punch someone and they smile, escape. Yeah. It is, pain is what's that fucking line from the stupid Marvel movie, right? Pain is an old friend. It's true. Pain is an old friend. As an extreme sports athlete, I learned to live in the pain cave anyway. Right? You live with discomfort. I'm sore all the time. Right? Like if you're working out, if you're doing weights, if you're if you're building your body, for those of you who don't understand, to build your body, you have to break your body. There's no way around this. No athlete of the highest caliber you ever look at, no even middle athlete, like it doesn't matter. If you look at an athlete, to achieve that, to build that, you break your body. There's just no way around this fact. The very act of building muscle is tearing muscle so it can be rebuilt, right? Athletes learn to live with pain. And then you take an athlete like somebody like Cassidy or myself who then has neuropathic, progressive, chronic conditions, and you get something else entirely. You get somebody who can hang with like the indigenous communities that do these rites and rites of passage. It's like, yeah, no, I know what it is to suffer. I know what it is to suffer. Yeah. It's a fascinating experience, and yeah, to make pain your constant companion. It's there. No matter what. There is no escaping. So what do? Do you take yourself out? You can do that. That's an option. You can just kill yourself. Like that is an option, and some people do that. Some people languish in misery. They let the depression spiral take over. I did that. I did that for a time. The depression spiral is there. It's an option. It's near inevitable for anybody engaging with chronic pain syndromes. But then comes the catalyst. Then comes the transformational experience. Then comes the alchemy. If you can figure it out. Not everybody can. Not even most people can. The majority of people with chronic pain won't figure it out. And I think Cassidy and I lucked out because we both came from extreme sports and extreme lived experiences. So we were familiar with the pain cave to start with. And so once you get over the woe is me, which may take years, took me years to get over the woe is me portion of my life, then it gets interesting. Okay, I'm in pain. And what? Right? Big deal. It's a sensation. It's an experience. It's feedback. It's feedback in your brain. You can learn to experience pain differently. This is why I have stories like a Dom flogging me and me laughing. Right? Because what he thought was painful punishment, to me, I experienced it on the level of a Russian banya. It was a Spall-like experience for me. And that made me laugh. Right? Fuck you, cat. Dude, I'm jealous just from the killer workout. I got a shit workout in today. I almost feel like redoing my workout, cat. I got core in some weights. I'm jealous on that front. Oh no, Wither. How I began to manage. The workout didn't help manage. That's not part of the management of the pain. Oh, and for the fucking gringos in chat, here, let me get you a picture of Pozzoli. Here's Pozzoli. So, for the gringos in chat that are fucking like, what the fuck is Pozzoli? Or Pozzol. That's what Pozzoli is. I'm guessing not all at once, Rev. I'm guessing that it was chopped into pieces, but either way still. Yeah. It's inevitable. Cassie is correct. Also, Wither. It's mental. It's not physical. Glazy, it could, but it won't do anything about it. The kind of pain that Cassidy and myself experience, a heroin addiction won't do anything for. You'll still be in pain. There's no drug addiction that you're going to get out of this kind of pain condition that will help, that will provide you the distance and relief that you would think would get you a really hardcore drug addiction. So, none that work that effectively, non-binary. None that work that effectively. Works for some people. No, I haven't been rock climbing with this situation yet. Boom. Cat, who did that shit? What shit? But not with physical pain, but with emotional shit and trauma. Fucking utilized it as fuel and alchemized it and used it as a catalyst. Is that what you're asking? Clarify the question for me, Cat. I have Exol. You can use topical lidocaine and that sort of thing. I've never done localized injections. Theoretically, an intravenous ketamine could be utilized. Would give you a break. But to be frank, a hot bath can give me the same break that IV ketamine would give me, neurologically speaking. But yeah, you can use like numbing agents. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Cat. Like, yeah, it's learning to control the feedback mechanisms within your own brain. Just because I experience sadness doesn't mean I have to be sad. Just because I experience pain doesn't mean I have to be in pain. Martial artists are good at this. Most people, most non-white, non-Western society-based, like the rest of the world understands this to a huge extent. The Gurkhas fucking understand this like baller. The Gurkhas are like the big daddy dick of fucking understanding that pain doesn't mean anything. Discomfort doesn't mean anything. It's another feedback in the brain. You can ignore it if you want. Rev, yeah. Yeah, it becomes the other. Boom, yeah, I mean, I've thought about it, but, you know. You got a spare $250,000 laying around? Pain is only an illusion that really hurts. No. I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't know non-binary, but I wouldn't want to go that route either way. I'll learn to live with it. So, yeah, it is magic. It's magic. Basically, if any of you outside of Cassidy, yeah, gabapentin doesn't really work well for most of the things that we're talking about. Cassidy and I probably could swap bodies and be fine. Cassidy's mobility issues would drive me insane. But most of you, if I dropped you in Cassidy or my body, you'd probably shoot yourself within minutes. Truth. I couldn't imagine just experiencing this. Like, it would be... Boom. The only way it's going to be gone is if I'm gone. It's just the truth of the matter. It's not how it works. The pain comes from the damage to the small fiber nerve endings. They're being destroyed. Oh no, Glazy, it gets worse. It flares up and gets worse from time to time. But it's always miserable. It's always there. It's always miserable. But sometimes it gets worse. And when it gets worse, it's going to stay worse. Not get better. Non-binary. That's actually one of the things neurologists tell people like Cassie and myself. It's not going to kill you. It'll just make you wish you were dead. Take that for what it's worth. Whether it's better or worse to have a condition that will actually kill you, I don't know. That's a matter of perspective. But it's a common thing that gets told to small fiber neuropathy patients and neuropathy patients in general, is that it's not going to kill you. It'll just make you wish you're dead. That's all. When your doctor gives up on the niceties and just says, yeah, you're fucked. Yeah, Cassie, which is why so many people with chronic pain take their own lives. Yeah, I've already resigned to that. Like, that's probably how it will happen. I will end up removing myself from this world when one day it becomes completely intolerable. When that day comes, who knows? I hope it doesn't come anytime soon, but life is difficult travail, isn't it? So, yeah. It's quite a thing. Does it do something other than inflict owies? No. Nope. Should you dare be late for stream? I'm glad it works for you, Puka. I'm glad it works for you. Small fiber neuropathy patients rarely have gabapentin affect them, and if it does affect them, it's time limited. The amount of time that gabapentin will work for a small fiber neuropathy patient is basically restricted. Eventually, what you end up doing is like 3,500 milligrams or 3.5 grams of dosage per day. You top that out, and then you notice it becomes less and less effective over the course of a year or two, and now you're just addicted to gabapentin, and it's not even working to help with your neuropathic pain anymore. Yeah. It's a test from God. God can go fuck himself then. Not usually late for the 11:30 shows. 5:30 I could be. 70 at the time, permanently broken back, but he just said he'd go out his way. He bought a revolver. Jesus. Yep, fair enough, Beast. So, yeah, I find it fascinating that, like, especially bringing up this like brutal black tattoo project and the fucking white boys doing the bullet ant gloves. Westerners, especially white Westerners, we don't have anything like this. Like, we don't have rites of passage. We don't have suffering. We don't have the kind of thing that, like, most native societies, most human societies around the world understood that, like, you know, shit's gonna get difficult, right? Like, it was fairly cush living in the village as a kid. Like, yeah, we protected you from the fucking lions for the most part. We made sure that the food was available for you. But from this point out, it's gonna get fucking rough. Right? Like, this is not easy. Life is pain. Life is difficulty. And without that sort of experience, when you're protected by industrialization, when you're protected by Western society, when you're protected by a system of distancing and job specialization, so that, like, you most likely aren't going to be the guy in the sewer cleaning it out and dealing with rats biting at your ankles and shit like that, right? Like, chances are you're not going to be that person. So we miss out. We miss out on crucial, fundamental human experiences, and then we seek them. Some do. Some are happy in their life of comfort. Some are happy being willfully ignorant. There are some that happily say, put me back in the Matrix. I don't mind. I don't care that the steak is fake. You know? And then there's others that seek it out. There are the others that say, you know what? I want to know some of that. I want to know what that pain feels like. I want to know what that experience looks like. And some handle it better than others. Some weather it far better than others. Some, you can tell, are built for it. Some are not. Yeah, it's really weird. I would not have, I guess, you know, I was about to say I would not have sought something like that out, but I sought that out. Some run away to a morphine drip. Yeah, I sought that out from day one. There was never a day that I didn't seek that out, I guess. I mean, double black diamonds and free climbing, big walls, and jumping out of planes, and I always sought it out. So, yeah, at least I was prepared. At least I was prepared. Jesus Christ, boss. Wait, yeah, so, let's see, 9 o'clock, dude, I kind of want to get, I really do, I kind of want to redo my workout. Ugh. Cat has, the fact that Cat got a good workout in and I got a shitty one in today kind of makes me want to just redo my workout entirely. I didn't get legs done. I need to do legs too. I wanted to get to the point where I could do full body workouts multiple times a week. And I had done one Monday, I had done one Tuesday, and then Wednesday rolls around and I fucking got, like, I just, there was no gas in the tank for the core, and then the weights had to be abbreviated because stream time and shit like that. And so, like, I kind of want to do core and legs and fucking then do some weights. See if I can't push. What's up, Squee? You would have enjoyed the conversation for the past, like, 2 hours, Squee. You would have enjoyed it. But sorry you weren't here for it. Basically, rites of passage, pain, suffering, testing one's limits, that sort of thing. Well, I mean, that's how it has been, Beast. That's how it has been. Oh, keep an eye on that, Squee. Keep an eye on that, but congratulations on the new job, Squee. Good honor. Good honor, non-binary. Happy it worked. Love you too, Squee. Fucking, what's your new job, Squee? What you got going on? And I'm hungry. Which, once I eat, I don't work out. That is a thing I do. It is, hey, you know what? Fucking good on you, Squee. Good on you. I only do, like, shakes and drinks and that sort of thing. No, Sweden's a shithole when it comes to weed, Beast. Sweden's an absolute nightmare shithole. They have the right, the police in Sweden have the right to fucking drug test you by taking your blood forcibly, and if they find any THC, they can throw you in jail. Yeah, Sweden's an absolute authoritarian shithole when it comes to drug use. Good on you though, Squee. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's, dude, Sweden's a fucking nightmare hellhole when it comes to drug rights. Or, like, personal, like, bodily autonomy and drug usage and that sort of thing. It's a shithole. No, you didn't, Squee. Oh, by the way, #1 drug consumed in Sweden? Methamphetamine. Their favorite drug is meth. Typical capitalist shithole. Depends on the state, Glazy, but by on average, it's cannabis. Or if you count it, it's alcohol, depending on how you're splitting the difference. Fast food. You know what, Jubs? I respect the answer. I respect the answer, Jubs. Fucking fast food. The director that I reported for touching female coworkers at the Christmas party kept his job, so I said peace. Oh, fucking A. Good on you for having the ethical framework, Squee. But figures. Fucking figures. Shithole. Good on you, though, Squee. You tried. You tried and you fucking pieced out. Later, Puka. Take care of yourself, Puka. Yeah, like that's fucking typical. Fucking typical. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, for sure that's what's happening. Cool. Yeah. HR has investigated and sent the offending party to a weekend seminar at Mar-a-Lago. I mean, there already are other jobs. What Squeeze doing is fucking helping people get out from under their shitty timeshare contracts now. People get fucking roped into like shitty fucking timeshare fucking payments. Squeeze helping them escape that shit now. Coercive fucking timeshare pitches. So definitely best. Nice. Firm has a credit company to help that side and a law firm. Nice. Fuck yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Virolabero. I'm looking at data for treatment of drug use at a national level based on the Swedish National Institute of Public Health 2013 national report. I don't have any data prior to that or after that. But amphetamines are the drug of choice. This is literally the quote. Drug of choice for new clients. Then cannabis, and then closely followed by the summary category other opioids. So, also the majority of injecting drug users in Sweden use amphetamines as well. So I'm just that's where my knowledge on this matter is coming from. So not even meth, by the way, it's just amphetamines. Yeah, Bobby. Fucking your idiot fucking director. Jesus Christ. Fucking A. That was a brilliant fucking thing. Have you heard of Mind Bloom? That's the ketamine treatment, right? It's a psychedelic ketamine treatment. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't looked into any of their treatments. I don't know anything about their efficacy rates. I don't know anything about their actual treatment practices or protocols. All I know is that they do like quote unquote psychedelic ketamine treatment. China apparently likes meth too. Glazy, what you will find is the production focused societies, capitalist, tend to like their stimulants. If it's not meth, it's fucking caffeine. Or if it's not meth or amphetamines, then it's caffeine. Squee, thank you kindly for the 5 gift subs. Who got them? Just out of curiosity. Soxybox, Gunler, Cassiopeia, Cryptid Mage, and Rabbit got one. I'm good on Rabbit. Thank you again. Thank you, Squee. And try and be as real as I can be. Nice, Fina. Welcome back. ¿Por qué no los dos? Yeah, like that's, you find that pattern time and time again. The capitalist productive societies like their stimulants. It's just anything to keep the hamsters on the wheel, right? Fucking if it slows them down or it makes them question the wheel, that shit's illegal. But if it'll keep them on the wheel, well then you know what, we'll look the other way. I mean, caffeine alone is fucking Jesus. Oh, Bobby, good luck. Sleep well. I hope you do shake it, Bobby. Yeah, and all the dummy drugs. Fucking, you know, I was having trouble focusing at my job where I alphabetize pointless files all day long. But now, after my doctor prescribed me Zoloft, I can just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P all day long. And it just, time just slips on by. I don't even notice that I'm pissing away my most productive and worthwhile years of my life for a corporation that doesn't give two shits about me. So, you know, there's that. I mean, I'm all for like antidepressants if you're chemically depressed and you actually need them, but I think a lot of people are just depressed and fucking, you know, ADHD'd because frankly they're doing shit that you shouldn't be focusing on in the first place. And yeah, you're depressed because shit's depressing. Like, sweet. Bro, caffeine is literally everywhere. Yeah, no. Alcohol and caffeine, cat. It's fucking just anywhere. Imagine in the 20s you could look down on Smoker while high on Burpton and cocaine. Yeah, we used to fucking, like, you know, fucking doctors would just be like, you got ghosts in your blood. Take some cocaine and heroin for it. Wait, y'all don't want to down 3 energy drinks in the morning? I know, right? Oh yeah, I've seen this. Yeah. And rather than using his billions, look, take the cheap pharmaceuticals. Take the cheap pharmaceuticals. Get the fucking deal if you need the deal. But instead of using his billions and his resources and his connections throughout society to maybe attempt to reform that broken system, what did Mark Cuban do? He created a company to profit from it. Yeah, his profit margins are far, 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 far smaller than some of the other pharmaceutical companies and giants that will be profiting from those same drugs. But again, his solution wasn't to reform or fix that system. His solution was to get into business. Just saying. Something to keep in mind. If I learn that someone drinks Monster unironically, I look at them different. So sweet, it's sleeting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have any of that here, Rev. Yeah, take an 8-ball. That'll set you up, right? Are you sure you're a doctor? Yeah. Fucking used to be like that for two. Used to be like that. Cocaine and heroin. Fucking. Oh, look. Bayer brand heroin. Yeah. I used to hand that shit out. Oh, level. Let me see it. I was having trouble focusing at my job where I alphabetize pointless files all day long. But now, after my doctor prescribed me Zoloft, I can just A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P all day long. And it just, time just slips on by. I don't even notice that I'm pissing away my most productive and worthwhile years of my life for a corporation that doesn't give two shits about me. I like having that one on the record. That's a good clip. That's a good clip. Yes, also vibrators for women. There's spooks in your blood. Here's some fun shit. I still like Monster from time to time. The heart palpitations are a little concerning sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, kind of a little bit. Fucking, hey, I drink this and I get heart palpitations. Doctor, is that a problem? Shit's legal. This shit is legal. It's fucking just, it's at the corner store. Just go to a fucking 7-Eleven and get a fucking 6-pack of this shit. What? You cannot tell me that's not some bullshit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Monster's weak on the caffeine. I prefer Reign, which has 300 mgs of caffeine a can. Oh my God, that's too much caffeine. That's too much caffeine. Bangs have 400. Dude, that's entirely too much. Jesus Christ. We should not be doing this, but hey, whatever. All right, if I'm ever going to get after it, I'm going to fucking get after it. Cuz I'm hungry to boot. We're going to raid over to Gemma. Yeah, Bang is the Everclear of caffeine drinks, Cat. Yeah, for sure. I'll be in VC after if you want to fucking hang out with Kai while he's working out. It's not an experience for everybody, but at least a few of you have been with me through these. So like I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna raid out to Gemma. Gemma seems to be playing some game. I'm not entirely sure what Gemma's playing. Either way, fucking Squee. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the fucking the subs, the gift subs, and thanks for updating us, Squee. I always love to see improvements in the community members' lives. Later, car accident. Later, Glazy. Fucking beast. You're welcome, Vero Labero. And yep, Crix, Night Rev. Yeah, tomorrow's the Wait Night stream, Night Fire. Tomorrow is 11:30 p.m. Pacific. I think I'm feeling like we might play some video games tomorrow night, so we'll see what we get up to. Maybe we'll play some Remnant from the Ashes. That's what we've been playing behind the scenes anyway. So we'll see what's up. Either way, I will catch you all later.